Welcome back, chat. My name is the PTK Young Blood, but don't be fooled by the name. I am not the young, but I am the man himself, the man Young Blood. Welcome to the day number 3, Group C at the moment. And let me tell you, today is gonna be hot because we have some of the top teams. I'm talking about Tanzania. I'm talking about, I think also Mauritius, right? But already we have a fight. Unique. Is that Unique Frags? I think the Unique Frags has already been knocked at the moment. And guys, as we tune in, don't forget to give the stream a like and subscribe. Unique Esports in the building, trying to get that revive. Apologies for that render. This is just but the first game, and that is the reason why. And as we continue, I am joined by one of the the man of the hour. But I'd rather let him introduce himself.
Yeah, as you heard, I don't know why I'm being the man of the hour, but MRS Panther, and sorry for that. And I'm gonna be alongside PTK tonight, so you guys stay tuned for every action that's gonna be coming in, as we're gonna be providing to you. And right now we have Team Unique here, and you can see Unique. Oh my God, they're losing players. Ray pre-fire through the window to get someone, and Frags on the other side, he is back trying to find the players actually inside the house. We can find out who they are, cooking an area, maybe getting that teammate. If we switch over to see what the enemies on the inside are, we have shotgun. Frags just goes down, and that's gonna be crazy. What do you think, PDK?
Oh my goodness, this is the Team Unique from PMAC at the moment. Fighting against the WSAs, and this is just incredible. These guys just pulling fits. Someone will not even believe. Yeah, but that is just a GG's. As we continue with this action, don't forget, guys, these is some insane strikes, and Unique Esports might be having an when unfortunately made, but unfortunately Unique Esports has just been crushed. Unique crushed at the last man standing, and they have just been eliminated in the first game. That begs the question: do we have better teams, or was just that just a first game bad luck for the Unique Esports? But that was awesome, honestly. Yeah, the kind of fees that these guys were able to execute, oh my goodness, that was Unique Esports. And these guys, they just made that happen.
I'm not so sure about that. If that was bad luck, getting eliminated the first team. And it's whatever we wanna call it, it's not a good sign for Team Unique, because to be honest, this is a team that we're looking at. This is the this is a team that everyone is looking at. So if we see them being eliminated, the first team, to me it's not a good sign at all. And maybe we really want to find out what really happened, because we got the fights going on, and Team Unique should actually need to work on them, because I'm expecting like the team of their caliber. I expect them to, I don't know, we want to see some actions, but for now let's keep that aside and hope maybe we're gonna realize what happened, maybe for them correcting on what they made mistakes.
And chat, as we continue introducing you to the teams and countries that are represented today, these are the teams. But before that, let's go where the X's are getting butchered and toyed with. X's, they need to be very careful. These are not your normal rooms. The teams that are playing today, these are very serious teams. Somalia at the moment are losing one of their key players. Yeah, XS Seda. We are the XS 911 at the moment. They need to call that 911 because they urgently need that help. Yeah, two of the players are down. Killer already eliminated. As Seda at the moment, he just needs help. But unfortunately, I don't think anyone will be sneaking to go and help as Seda. At the moment, the game still insane, very intense. Still in its infant hours. But the question is, will these teams be able to maintain this same pace?
We just lost Seda, and it's gonna be one of the problems for Team XS, because we only have 9-on-1, and my Indian friend, or whatever name it is, and it's actually it's looking hot because we do not only have one team, but we have team HQs coming in. They really want to take this combat. They're saying it is their compound. We have two players from the Access team. Cooking and Ned here is my guy with the unique name, and we have Coops, we have Remix, we have 355, HIQ 355, and it's gonna be a 3v2 encounter. And if the HIQ actually know this, they might just want to say this is our compound, but look, I mean, having a good angle here can actually save them, but they're not the only ones here because we have the doctors on the other side waiting for whoever's going to be winning this fight to actually take them down. Remember, they're the ones who dropped the two players from Team Axis, and they're just waiting for more. Whoever's going to win this fight here, we hear shots, and that's going to be Remix, you know, in the crosses of Axis, funny name. I mean, he's like, a gun's not doing its work. Let me cook an air, throw it through the window. But where's Remix? Is he gonna get it? Oh, that was lucky. I mean, Remix just read that earlier because he was.
Yo, oh my days. HIQ are trying as much as they can, but today this is the day number 3. Everything will be like excess ST Desta with quite a bit of weight, but unfortunately not able to get the clear connection that he was aiming for. Push a very, very quality shotgun. Ken Ayu trying to fight. He needs to get that elimination because that player is definitely low from the Neon Esports. The Neon Outlaws, they are in the building. Oh my goodness, look at that nade. If he is able to connect that nade. Oh! What a shot! Neon Outlaws eliminated. He still have the goes for that push. Tries to get Ayu. He knows that Ayu is low. Cooking up that nade, he can't get that knock. Are you in the lobby? Still knocked by Ayu very, very low and knocked by the ST. Ego Neon Esports, Neon Outlaws. At the moment, they are bringing the action to the room, and this is the group that we have been waiting for. With the great, with the cream de la cream, and that is how Neon Outlaws, they finish the job and they get the final elimination.
This is crazy. There's a lot of action going on, PTK, and it's just crazy how seeing people playing so good. And I'm actually starting to think today might actually be insane gameplay, as much as we haven't seen much from Team Unique because we lost them as early as before the game started. And it happens, PTK. I'm actually thinking about it like sometimes, most of the time, that's bad luck because we have seen great teams getting, dropped fast before the beginning of the game. So maybe we're gonna see more of action in the second game from Team Unique.
Yeah. And I think, can you check on the CI tag? Yeah, this is the game number 1. This is a wrangle. After this, we are going to Miramar. I hope it is okay, right?
Yeah.
Bro, has IGL showed up? No, I don't think I've seen the IGLs. I don't think I've seen the IGLs. But guys, let us look at the teams that are representing these countries, the African countries today. Yeah, we need to look at these teams so that you guys may be able to know. We have the NBTs. NBTs are from Nigeria. Currently with the 1 elimination, Nigeria represented by the NBT. But I'm expecting in the second game, we are going to see more Nigerian teams in the slot number 6. And that is Dracalis. Yeah, Dracaris are from Mauritius. Shania Hydra and Nevadia. And team number 9, and that is the HIQ from South Africa. Also representing the African country, Somalia, represented by the Excess Power, trying to bring the force, trying to bring the sheer action and the power. XS are representing South Africa. Not forgetting about that, we have the team in the slot number 15. Why so serious from, why so serious where it's from? One of the best teams from Ethiopia. One of the best teams from Ethiopia. Why so serious? Not forgetting South Sudan, represented by the BMDs. Big Man LOL They are coming blazing, but they need to be careful because this is not a normal game. That's breakthroughs, action, and the track. Wanda, like, what do you think goes on in the heads of these teams when their key player is eliminated early in the game?
I mean, most of the times, you know, like change of tactics and being able to hold on like to the pressure, you know, like when you lose a player maybe who's key in the team, there's a lot of pressure to like to handle the things like three players, and most of the times you want to change tactics because you know all the planning involves like a full team, and we are dropping like sources of info, and that means you have to rely on different like maybe changing roles, an IGL playing another role, and it's kind of messed up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, honestly speaking, but I also see Tanzania. We already have a Tanzanian team that has already made it to the group stage, and that is Expendables. And today, another Tanzanian team trying to make that name happen. The Citrus. We also have the Evox from Tanzania. Neon Outlaws. Very, very. Can I say bad at the moment? Yeah, Evox. I don't know why these these are the kind of players we need to avoid at all times. Evox and Tanzania are getting butchered by the that is the WSS. Why so serious from Ethiopia? Oh my goodness, 6 eliminations from the Why so serious. Yo,
This is
you know, we didn't
crazy,
see
and
we
I
didn't
think
see we
this.
didn't see Ethiopia in the PMAC. Do you think that they should be in the PMAC?
Yeah, I mean, like basing on the games that they're playing, and in the PMCs that we saw, most of the players missed out on the sports, and we do know that having the events happening again is actually giving them a chance, maybe prove themselves that they actually deserve to be there. So it's a matter of time. Like we wait and see. Maybe next year's in the PMCs, which teams are going to be represented.
Okay, nice. And guys, don't forget, this is the game number 1 of 5. I hope you guys are ready. And as you continue, don't forget to give the stream a like. We are live on YouTube and TikTok. YouTube, PTK Africa, and TikTok. That is the MMRS Panda Gaming. Yeah, 1 by 1, 27 players are remaining. Man, I just can't expect. I'm just waiting to see who will be able to dominate because shots are getting. Can I say short? Shots are getting short. You know, you can't like use the same word to describe the word itself. But shots are getting short from every single direction. As you can see, we have 9 teams remaining. Evox, that is the final player remaining. WSS, Why So Serious from Ethiopia. They have been ruling this game with the 7 elimination.
Exactly. I think we need to fix. I don't think the YouTube stream is on, and I think we're gonna be working on that for now. But you
The YouTube
guys,
or the TikTok?
I
I
don't think
think
the
it's the
TikTok
TikTok.
streams. Yeah, YouTube has to be on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But before we see BMG Reaper getting obliterated right now, TikTok stream.
Yeah, and the CI, can you confirm?
Yeah, it is fixed.
I think I think I'm watching the stream, the YouTube stream.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
this is the
2 years.
game number 1, Erangel itself. As we continue giving you action, this is what we have been waiting for. So, chat, we'll do a poll in the next game, that is Miramar. But for now, we have to watch the game and see what these teams are bringing to the table. Like, as we keep on pushing. Don't forget, you are joined with your favorite commentators, and that is the PTK Youngblood and the MMRS Panda in these PTK Ultimate African Clash of Champions. And if you didn't witness the results that were released, these I think they were released today. Don't worry about that. Yeah, all the results will be shown here on screen so that all of you guys will be covered. Yeah, LB team from Tanzania. I've not seen the LBs are fighting so much.
I can see the LB team. I don't know if they have a different name that I'm used to. What's the LB team?
Uh-huh.
Do we have the LB team?
They're not here. Yeah, the
No,
LBs from Tanzania.
but I can see them.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think we shall be seeing more teams are joining in the next game. Yeah,
because I
but
know
for now,
LB. I know the LB's.
uh-huh.
I've seen LB Elia. That's I think the creator that I know in that team. So there's definitely high chance that I knew him, and we haven't seen that team here, and we have seen a lot of representation from the Tanzanian teams and we expect that most of them are going to be playing. The circle is getting smaller. We only have 8 teams left, PTK, and we have 22 players remaining. And look at the team, how they are positioned. This is going to be perfect for the teams that actually have a nice, strategy because as the circle gets smaller, I see many teams here just camping at the hills maybe to avoid fights. I don't know what NBT is all about. I don't know if they're gonna be waiting here until the zones or any players are gonna be crossing to the zone, or they have that because we can see HIQ. They're gonna be moving
Mhm.
south, and we have the doctors, the DRCs. We have Shania and Nevada on the other side. If they're gonna be crossing to the southern side, NBT is gonna be waiting for them, but they have the info faster, and it's gonna be an advantage to them and knowing where other teams are, maybe like making a wider rotation or just making a flank towards the other side where the C2s are.
Yeah, definitely they will be taking that rotations towards the C2 team. And chat, the thing that I've gotten to discover today is that this lobby does not have any easy team. There is no easy team. As you can see, why so serious from Ethiopia getting knocked and also getting the knocks, fighting against Nigeria. We have a Nigerian versus Ethiopian fight. This is one of those fights that are very, very rare to even occur. But at the moment, the WSS fights against the NBTs. NBT is escaping because this is the only NBT player from Nigeria that is surviving. Abdul, the last but not least, he still can do as a solo and are able to dominate because yesterday we saw such kind of an instance. And at the moment, DRC, the Drakaris from Mauritius, gotta play it safe and tries his best to get to that. Oh my goodness, praise! What are these praise? People have some very, very good sprays. Last fight, very, very intense. HAQ from South Africa, WSSB are being knocked. Also get is the C2 Money, C2 Brimo also knocked. About the WSS already. They are still surviving. One by one. Carnage is ensuring. C2 have a slice to smoke that area. But the zone is very, very intense. Getting that to elimination. That is C2 expert. Tries to make that rotation. The WSS getting pushed up from every single angle. BRP is down only. One of the players is there. Oh my goodness! Shotgun. Drakalis Nevada has been eliminated. And the WSS from Ethiopia currently dominating with that. Oh my goodness. WW Panic. With the panic already knocked BMGs from South Sudan. They have been hot, but only with one elimination and one single knock.
This
One by
is
one.
incredible, PTK, and looking at only 4 teams. The WSS, they're gonna have a chance here. Remember, we only have they've only lost one player and one player knocked, and I can see the team. I think they're trying to blow up this vehicle and maybe get them down. But getting that game sense early enough makes them make the quickest decisions. We have the BMGs trying to do that to get that kill over there, but the WSS are actually lucky here. We have the WSSs, we have the BMGs, but look at where Abdul is. I mean, he's gonna range them, getting that. He exposed himself, but he's gonna get 1 kill. Takes BMG. Is he gonna make it 2? Maybe using this advantage. We have Big Man. He has a shotgun. Switches to shotgun. He's gonna do 1. Switching over to the other side. Knocks 1. He's gonna make them 2. And Abdul is the winner of this 1v3 against the BMGs. This is incredible. Oh my god, NBT Abdul, he sneaked behind them, took 1 down, switched to the shotgun, and made it 3, taking the whole team down just in less than 1 minute.
That is Nigeria, guys. NBT Abdul with the 4 eliminations, and it is really a 2v1 situation. Abdul fighting against the why so serious NBT. This is Ethiopia versus Nigeria. They know his location, trying to scout, trying to scour, and they are trying to lure him to make those shots, and they are able to make him make those shots happen. And they need to be careful. WSA is fighting against Nigeria. It is an Ethiopian versus a Nigerian battle. Abdul is very, very low. Another need might do the work. Abdul needs to stay prone. He needs to move. He needs to change the location. Abdul, a barrage of nades. And they are raining those nades. A rain shower. The nades. Abdul, Ethiopia trying to get the NBT. Nigeria very, very low. Abdul, he needs to do something. He needs to make that rotation. But unfortunately, the nades have it. Ethiopia taking the first game of the evening. WSS with that incredible win. They took out Unique Sport. They took out the NBTs. And right now, with the chicken dinner, actually deserved and actually prepared for.
These,
Man, I don't actually believe, Panda. I don't believe that actually happened.
I mean, sometimes, and you know what people always say, that the shotguns are actually overpowered, and you know, depending on your positioning and good aim. And what I always say is that shotguns have a bigger crosshair than any other guns, and you know, when you utilize that, put that on someone's body, the closer they are, the easier to get them. You know, and for the
Yeah.
shotguns, the good thing is you do not necessarily need to hit the head. You know, hit the chest area, do it twice, and you can get them. When you're lucky to get the head, and it's easier for you. And that's what the players are actually doing. And we are seeing 1v3s. Yesterday we saw it like with Viper, and today the same thing. I mean, looking at that, maybe, yeah. Let's tell the viewers how the game was. What do you think, PTK?
Oh my goodness. I think that was one of the hottest games that I've watched to get today that I've witnessed. And honestly, I think we have a fight. The top six in this group, I just can't wait for the group stages. Yesterday we watched the games that the Kenyan teams were playing. They
Yeah.
were a bit rather mild, but watching today's games, I think the intention is there, the intensity is there. And for the group stages, when all these good teams will be meeting up, I think that would be the best thing. And grab your popcorns early, chat. Grab your popcorns early because that is definitely going to be a show.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
as we continue, did you see the Zeus esports? They were able to get 107. I think you're gonna be pulling up with those results as we continue. Oh my goodness me,
I
that
mean,
was a
for
great one.
yesterday's results is actually insane, and you know, when we get to look at how it happened, I don't know. It's let's check for the Group A's results and maybe just talk about that, PTK. This is the Group A results, and maybe let me
Mhm.
show it to the viewers so they can have a view about the same. So I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
pull that up.
goodness, yo, for the group A, I would love to see Zeus Morris fighting against the WSS. But I don't know if the WSS will be able to maintain that tempo. Yeah, we have the Zeus Morris already with the
These,
107 points.
yeah, that's the results. We just started broadcasting the results right now, PTK. I mean, you can talk about them.
Okay, okay, okay. Child, look at that. Zeus Morris with 107 points. 107, and the number two has 48 points. Bro, that is quite incredible coming from the Zeus Morris. They have the experience, they have the prowess, and we can't call them winners yet because they still have some two stages to go. We have the group stage and then the finals. And in the finals, they will be meeting the cream de la cream. Also in the group stages, cream de la cream, because the teams that make it to the top six, those are the teams that, can I say, are very, very well prepared and have all the utilities possible.
I
And
mean,
I don't know,
let's check.
expendables.
Let's check. I think the Group B and see what Group B had. Probably that was the Kenyan team that we played yesterday. We have the results as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, then this is the Group B results, and from where we have the destroyers. I mean, look at that difference, PTK, from 73, and you look at those Morris where they are. It's just so different. Like you can't even compare this.
That is
And
a very, very big difference, bro. 107 and 73. 107 and 73.
how
I
many
don't know if
chicken
these teams will be
dinners?
able to match up. I think Zeus had only one chicken dinner.
And
Even the
from
destroyers, they only had one chicken dinner.
yeah, damn, that's actually crazy.
So I think it comes down to the eliminations. As you can see, the destroyers they had 45 eliminations, and then Zeus Esports had 80 eliminations.
80 eliminations.
Yeah,
That's
80
actually
eliminations.
crazy. That's actually crazy. I'm actually impressed. If we do have like the team unique performing this
Mhm.
time round, maybe it's gonna be a different thing. I don't
Yeah,
know what you
I,
think.
I I just can't wait. I don't know how Unique are going to play the second game,
Yeah.
but I hope they play it good. They play it nicely. And because we want that competition, we want that intensity in these games. And as we wait for that action, we are taking a very, very short break. That is a 1 minute break or 2 minute break. And then we shall be coming back for the game number two, which will be Miramar. So, guys, hold on to your seats, hold on to your popcorns. We are coming back in just a few. Ja, welcome back, welcome back. This is the second game of the evening. That is Miramar. We've been waiting for this game for so damn long, and we are back for the great action. And so let's go straight to the game, because why not? Second game. I hope to see Team Unique coming back with that comeback because they urgently need it. And the WSS, why so serious? I don't even know if they are going to be able to replicate what they just did in the first game, having able to dominate that match. Right now, the final. This is the first Miramar game, the second game of the evening. And I'm hoping to see a lot of things changing in this lobby. You know, Miramar, a very hot game, a very hot map. And I think it deserves that those long range weapons. I don't know why, but long range weapons. I don't know why Panda they are normally preferred in these Miramar game.
I mean, if you wanna use long range weapon, actually, it actually depends on like how the map is made and the kind of loot that's available. So when you look at Miramar again, we have weapons like the Win 94 that are only that are mostly available in Miramar. We have it's an open map, no trees, no vegetation, no foliage. We have very scattered compounds where you can actually have a longer view. So it calls for using long range weapons. And when you say long range weapons, we are talking about mostly DMRs because snipers are not so much used in competitive games, and we haven't seen that happening. So yeah, the nature of the map is what gives them the, you know, that's why they use it. This is unique Zist, and they're gonna be landing, almost landing at the wrong spot where C2 is, fumbling again to be the first blood. But I mean, that helped them. But the compound they're taking is actually smaller, and we have Agent here. I mean, let's see what he's gonna be doing.
I think Unique is I think if they play good, they can get Agent, but I think he already escaped that area. And the NBTs, they almost took that chicken dinner. I don't know what made them not to take that chicken dinner, but a 2v1 most of the times is never the way to go, and it's one of the hardest things to even do when it comes to competitive rooms. Yeah, Tanzania.
That wasn't a 2v1. I mean, that was a lot of 1 million names against one person. I mean,
bro, did you see the number of names that these guys drew?
I mean, wherever you hide, he was trying to move, not to move. They were just throwing the nades. You can't run away from nades. You can run away from players. You can predict the behavior of a player, but you can't predict the behavior of a net. It's going to explode either way. So, and with so many of them, you won't even have a chance to move, to be honest. But for now, we have Team Unique. This is a team to be watching tonight. They didn't perform so well in the first game. The first blood. Let's see, maybe they're gonna be changing the nature of this whole game and maybe the vibe, maybe giving us the vibes of what Zeus Esports gave us on day one of Group A's. And if we go aside from Team Unique, we have the DRC Nevada Shani Nikki. This is a good team. We have seen them play good in the first game. We have the STs, we have the HIQs, and of course some rendering here before we actually get those graphics in place. And we have the X's, we have 911, and we've seen them play as well. They didn't make it to the last fight, but it is a good team. You've seen what they've been doing before. We have the NBTs. They almost won the last game with the one player taking that 1v3, and that was incredible. I mean, you know, happened yesterday with the with the Viper, VPX Viper, and now today is NBT Abdul. And we also have the WSSs. That's their BRP Panic.
A very OP team.
And Falfa. That's a nice name, isn't it?
Bro, if the WSS can like perform the way the Zeus Esports were able to maintain their performance, I think we're gonna be getting more points from them than we saw from the Zeus Esports team from Mauritius. Yeah, why so serious? The BMGs trying to take that loot crate. Yeah, these are the BMGs representing South Sudan at the moment. Yeah, one by one, but the C2s. Look at the C2s already. The Unique Esports have already striked. And that is Mauritius versus Tanzania at the moment.
I mean, where they
Yeah.
landed, they were just landing at
Mhm.
adjacent compounds. We were expecting fights here, to be honest. But look at how Team Unique is spread out. This is actually interesting. Look at where Russia is. Look at where Frags is taking down C2 Expert. Harvard's coming in clutch. He's going to be raising his teammate before fighting, getting damage on the other side. He's going to be choosing between raising his teammate and fighting back. And the Team Unique is not relenting. This pushing in. Harvard is going to be switching to the UMP to actually spray faster, but he's so indecisive because we have a lot of teams surrounding him, and this is how Team Unique is going to be getting damage from Crusher on the other side, trying to get it back, but the other side is coming in for him. He's not going to survive that, and that's going to be the end for Team C2's on this spot here. Frags is down, but of course they're going to be coming back.
Oh my goodness. I think we are seeing the unique esports team that we saw. I think that was in the PMAC. At the moment, very, very composed, and Frags getting the 3 eliminations coming from those Tanzanian side. And at the moment, Mauritius has been on top. And Unique, yeah, esports. We saw the Madman. I think Madman was playing for Unique esports. Then went to the Zeus, yeah, esports at the moment. Yeah, Unique has been very, very incredible as we saw them. We also have the LBs representing Tanzania. Yeah, so quite a very, very good scene to see Tanzania with more than 3 teams in this Group C. That is Evox, we have the C2s, we have the LBs, but they need to actually do a lot to be able to compare with the rest of the teams.
Exactly. We have
We,
the DRCs,
mhm.
DRCs Nevada taking down LB Mohad. And I mean, I don't know. The LBs are actually in trouble here. We have LB Elia, we have LB Demo. We've seen them before. Mohad is gone. We have LB Meow. It's gonna be a fight between Doctor the DRCs. What's a DRC in full, PTK?
Oh, that is Dracaris from Mauritius.
That's
Dracaris from
Dracaris.
Mauritius. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dracaris.
this is gonna be a fight between LBs. We have LB Meow right on the cover. He knows where Nevada is. He's gonna take this on this 1v1, but Nevada is smart. He's gonna be taking that cover, smoking the place, making sure Meow has no info he is. And in the moments of distracting him, Shania and his teammates are gonna be looking. Oh, that's actually Hydra. Yep. Hydra is gonna be trying to distract Meow and to get Sneaky and Nevada to actually just pick him off. Is this gonna work? Maybe, but we have a liar
Yeah,
on the other side as well. But earlier.
it's so hard for this to work. But at situations like this, you just have, you have to choose and pick your fights very, very wisely. Some fights, some early fights, you just have to abandon them. Don't fight some early fights if you cannot take them early. Just wait for you to be able to get to a comfortable placement position for you to be able to strike because that last placement points, the chicken dinner 10 points, we have the number 2 getting the 6 points. I think that should be the focus for most of these teams because once you make it to the top 3, you are guaranteed some eliminations. So if you can be able to get like a top 3 and get like a maybe 4 or 5 eliminations, I think you are safe to go. And the top 6, you might be getting it.
And this is the Team H1Qs versus Team Neon. We can see 2 players, Remix and 355. They're going to be playing against the Team Neon. And we have 3 players as well. We have Neon, Miggy, Wizard, and we have Big. And look at that, 355 taking down Neon. Big Zen, and we're gonna be having only 2 players on the Neon team standing alive. It's gonna be Wizard trying to get an angle to see where Remix is gonna be coming in, cooking an head here. Is he gonna get it inside? But he's too far away from where the enemy is. Maybe Jackie checking on the other side where Remix is trying to cook here. They know there's still 2 players here to fight. I mean, doing the counter shotgun is not gonna work. We have Wizard taking those picks and trying to find out where Remix is. He's gonna be switching location maybe to get the other side to get a good angle, but you can see Remix way jumping in the shotgun, and it's gonna be hard for Wizard and the whole team Neon because they need that cover. I mean, the aggression from the HYQs are not giving them time to actually fight back.
Oh my goodness, that was quite some strikes. But at the moment, we are just looking for those eliminations. We are looking for the team that will be able to survive the most. HIQ from South Africa. They need to be careful because they are fighting against one of the best teams from the Nigerian region. That is the Neon Outlaws. Yeah, Unity Sports with the three eliminations. And teams are still looking to get their rhythm in check. The Unique Sports have been playing it safe because having gotten that early leave, yeah, they need to actually do a lot. Drakaris, we have the STs. Yeah, everyone trying to get to the play zone as early as they can. Get to the play zone and secure the slot, secure that location for you to try and dominate the game. And I've seen teams using very, very different tactics. I don't know the kind of tactic that the chat that you guys are well familiar with, but the kind of tactic that I am familiar with is ensure that you have the play zone and then dominate. Just that. And have a shotgun. Yeah, I forgot about the have a shotgun.
This is NBT Abdullah, and this is the guy of the moment, getting that triple kill with a shotgun against one team just standing alone. Didn't manage to get the chicken dinner. Just the same experience we had yesterday with the PPX Viper. He was the last person standing, took down 3 players, but he couldn't survive because he was just alone. And the only difference is yesterday, Viper got eliminated by a gun. Today, it was 2 million grenades. And that's actually insane. The team LBs are actually doing something. We've seen, taking damage, dropping players, getting rest, and it's gonna be. They've been here for a while. I mean, the DRCs have kept them here for a while. Remember, we have the Blue Zone here. I mean, they've kept them here for the longest time, and I'm actually feeling bad for the LBs because Meow has been here for the longest time. We might actually be seeing the red zone dropping people because if you don't have enough resources here, it might be a problem for you. And look at Meow has only 1 first aid kit. That's the only thing remaining between him and death. And only after the DRCs are leaving is when he's gonna. I don't think that's a good idea from Meow. I mean, if they've been holding, just let them go. I mean.
Bro, don't fight.
I don't know why he thinks he can drop someone from that distance an AKM and a holographic with only 1 first aid left. The only thing he needs to do is leave. I mean, he knows there's a vehicle here, but what is he doing? Come on, Meow.
No, maybe he knows his game. Maybe he can get the knock, or maybe he has ever gotten that knock.
No, I mean, looking at where he is from the safe zone, that wasn't a good type of play,
bro. Because right now they need to look for vehicles.
I don't think Meow is gonna make it. I mean, to be honest, looking for how it is.
Oh,
he has bandages.
He might be able to make it.
Yeah, he actually
and
got
I think
the bandages.
he also has a vehicle.
Yeah, but that wasn't advisable to shoot. I mean, if people have been keeping him for so long, the best thing you can do is just let them go and get to the safe zone. But yeah, we have the team Evox. We haven't seen them much. They haven't done a lot. Tommy, Abby. Yeah, I mean, they are in the blue zone. They need to move to the safe zone. To other side, we have the teams at the safe zone. We have Team S.
Yo!
We have Levi. We have Dexter. We have Ken and
nice.
Ego. Yep.
Dakar is already striking.
I
think at the moment Dakar is with the knock. They just got one of the neon outlaws. They already have the 2 eliminations trying to get to the safe zone. They try their best to get the loot that they need because the zone is very, very damaging. If they don't get to the zone right now, these will be proving to be very, very disastrous on their end. And Nevada trying to get that petrol station and get that refuel on the way. ST, Dexter, they need to be careful. But at the moment, chat, don't forget that we are playing the game of nations, Clash of Champions, and these teams will be representing their countries. They're not representing themselves, they are representing their countries as they are playing today. WSS, they were very, very good. Why so serious? Getting a chicken dinner, but in this game, I don't think the playing is very, very safe. I think the 0 elimination. What do you think has changed when it comes to that team?
WSS haven't done much this game from where we are right now. To be honest, they have done very little, and maybe we're gonna be looking at that and keeping a watch. We have the BMGs again as well. They haven't done much. They're only 3 players. And still waiting. Miramar is a big map and a lot of action. Sometimes it happens early, sometimes it doesn't. Because if you look at the Unique again, they also haven't done much, and we still have 10 teams. The Unique frags seems to be offline.
Yo, imagine your key player offline at these moments, bro. This is one of the most tense, bro. I will not even try to leave the area. I will not even try to leave the area. I will stay at that area as much as I can until the teammate that I have been watching and we are so much depending on is back online. Unique Esports, they need that chicken dinner. They know that they do. And these lobbies, they are not easy. Yeah, these are some of the hardest lobbies that I am seeing. Group C, and tomorrow we are going to have the Group D, and finally the Group of the other, which shall be playing on Friday, where we are expecting to see that is the C9 Sina and the C9 team from South Africa representing their region and their country in general. Yeah, by Unique Sports playing quite some slow gameplay.
Unique frags is back, and they're waiting for him to actually come back before they leave the area. And I think they had communicated about that.
Yeah, Unique Crusher. We have the Dracaris after the 2 eliminations. We have the ST Eagle. He cannot fly, but he can get those eliminations to his team. Yeah, ST is playing very, very skillfully. Dracaris trying to get to the playzone, but they should be careful because they have used almost every single ammo, every single utility that they had at the moment. Unique Frags, Unique Esports fighting against the BMGs from South Sudan. Yeah, BMGs versus Unique Esports from Mauritius. It is a South African, it is a Mauritius versus the South Sudan battle. Yeah, one by one. They are trying to move and creep in. It's gonna be hard, but they have to find a way to be able to dominate. Mauritius are fighting against South Sudan. They're gonna be able to take Sudan home. That is South Sudan. BMG are called against the knock. A Unique Crusher is down, and they are advancing. They are going for the ball. Oh my goodness! Look at that nade from Cena. I'm not afraid of making those scenes. But this is quite some scene. BMG are called. The man that got the knock is down. This is a unique. This another nade. They are making the nades fly. And all the 2 members of the BMG are he got the shot in, and that was one of the quickest pushes. That was very, very quick from the Unique Esports side. And right now they have 6 eliminations. Mauritius dominating Southern Sudan.
That was incredible, and you can see Team Unique proving themselves to be actually the best team. And we can actually maybe say it was a mistake, whatever happened at first, and we've seen them playing so good. They have 6 eliminations. I don't know how many teams actually have more than 6. I might be wrong, but they could be the ones leading the elimination. They're playing so good. They took out the BMGs, and the BMGs are actually a good team as well. And you can see what just happened there. It is actually a team to watch. Team Unique. Right now, we want to see what the WSSs are. We have Dead Stay with 1, and it's going to be fighting against the NBT, and we have them here. Ned's Cooking Agent. We have Abdul, guy, the man, the middle legend, the shotgun guy who actually just did a 1v3. We were seeing cooking up another day. He's going to be waiting, cooking it up. He's going to be cooking it. He doesn't get land anywhere. That's there.
Bro, if they are able to dominate, bro, this is the second time that we are seeing the WSS from Nigeria, and that is quite a knock. NBT from behind has been knocked. WSS panic. Why so serious? Why are you so serious? And finally, Abdul again. A solo. Nigeria once again. What is this kind of beef? Is Nigeria coming to go to the lobby again by the hands of the WSAs? Why so serious from Ethiopia? They want this Nigerian guy. They want Abdul. Abdul, you are really wanted. And this is not GTA, but that is a good nade. Yeah, NBT is Abdul. Very, very low. He needs to be watching out his steps. He needs to watch out. Oh my goodness me. quite a nade.
I
And
think,
again,
I mean, Abdul, I mean, in that situation when you have like a whole team waiting for you outside, the best advice is to make less movements because, you know, like you're giving them locations on where you could be, and that's easy for them to actually locate you with nets. A good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time because if you stay one place, you're getting naded. But if they do not know where you are, slight movement is going to give you a location or exactly what point because people have good headphones. That's how he
but
got
you know
naded
what?
at the stairs.
I think this guy even in real life is attractive because as the nades are very very, he's attracting the nades every single time. Look at the final game. This guy attacking the nades is just epic. And right now, still dying with a nade from the WSS Ethiopia going for Nigeria again, bro. I think there might be something happening between Ethiopia and Nigeria. I think there might be something happening. If they are not able to get that revenge, I think Nigeria will be cooked at this point. Because the way these WSS are coming for them, they are not joking. They mean business.
The ST's Dexter cooking up that net against Unique Zis. Is it gonna land? Maybe not, but Russia, he has to take this cover whether he likes or not. And you can see one Cena, Unique Cena is knocked, and taking that time to get the teammate back. It's gonna be ST's versus the team Unique. And I wanted to tell you about like you see how they spread out. Look at where the two players. It's actually a double split, and we have Crusher playing alongside Cena. We have Frags against Zist and Dexter. He's gonna be pushing two players. Does he know that? Maybe not. And look on the other side, they're gonna be actually trying to do a crossfire here to get him Dexter if he actually tries to engage too much to the other players, Cena and his teammate Zist. But Dexter is gonna be switching up, and we have Ego on the other side. They're not helping the teammate, to be honest. Because there's just so many teams here. I mean, if you look at Unique here, we have the STs on the other side, we have the WSS, and we have the XS on the other side again. I mean, there's so many people here, and everyone's trying whatever they can. Unique Frags doing the long range here sprays, looking at where Ego is, trying to find his head. Now Ego, that's Unique Frags doing what he does best. And they're going to be doing a rotation again to make sure they're actually tasting that kill. Getting to know the location where the other team STs are. And that's going to be Dexter moving long head on with Unique Frags, cooking them nade. Dexter, does he have the info that's what's going to be happening? Cooking it perfectly. Dexter, you need to be careful here. A nade, Dexter! I told you to move. And they're going to be losing one player from team STs. They're going to be tasting in a few because it is just not just one head, but the mess sure. That kill was stolen by Team WSS. I don't think Team Unique is going to be liking that. Because that's just
I think Unique, they might win this game. The way that these guys are coming, the kind of intensity that these guys have shown that they can bring to the game, I think these guys are high contenders and like 70% might go to the Unique because how many eliminations are these able to bag? Already 8 eliminations to their name. They only need that chicken dinner to make it cream de la cream for their team. Unique Frags, Mauritius has been on top, and they are still waiting to make sure that they can be able to maintain and dominate till they get that top spot.
I think Frags wants to give away the kill, and he wants to I think he's debating between getting the blue zone or staying alive, but he has his teammates getting him the cover because usually you don't want to give away a kill, but if he has the teammates around, they're smoking him up, and I think they're going to be getting him. But you look on the other side, we have Evox as well, getting their teammates back. Everyone has, it looks like there's a truce between all the teams to get the teammates back, and Team Unique is going to get his teammate. We have Evox also getting their teammates back to stay alive. But BRP, WSS BRP, he wants to capitalize on this. He knows there's players here. He's done. Is he going to be quicker? Tommy, come on, taking out BRP. That was quick. On the other side, the teammate, that's there in a vehicle. I mean, he's doing a lot of rotation. I've been seeing him in a vehicle for the last 1 minute. I don't know what Deste is up to. He just lost one player. BRP is down. They need to give him back, and we have Panic and Alpha. I don't know what's gonna be happening here, but Team Unique. Movement. Oh, he he wasn't too
Oh.
quick, and he's gonna be looking frag in a queue. He's gonna be going to lobby, and Team Unique, and I don't think Crash is happy about that.
Yeah, he's not happy at all. And again, WSS, they were able, that is Ethiopia, they were able to eliminate a unique esports from Mauritius in the first game. And that was I think that is when we got to see them leaving the game very, very early.
Exactly, and we have only two teams left, BTK, as we speak. That's gonna be the WSS versus Team Unique. It is a 4v3, and Unique on the disadvantage side because they only have 3 players allowed.
Oh my goodness, that was quite a game. And if Unique Esports are able to fight and win against the WSS, these will be a W's to them. Right now, they have 8 eliminations. Look at the WSS bagging those eliminations, 11 eliminations total. So these are the two containers for the chicken dinner, but the favor going to the WSS because they have the numbers. 4 players in their squad fighting against 3 players are from the unique esports. Will they be able to match the temple being brought by the WSS from Ethiopia? Ethiopia versus Mauritius. Another one, a very hot situation. Whichever team is able to dominate this bad will be winning that chicken dinner and securing a lot of points.
Unique Crusher going down and just reducing the numbers more and more and more. And it's gonna be a trouble here for Team Unique because if we look at this, we only have Cena, the only player standing, all his team is down. I don't think Cena has a chance. Getting too much damage out push and it was just impossible to do
Oh,
anything. And that's gonna be the end of Team Unique.
and that is just game over. That is just game over to Unique Esports. And I don't know. WSS, they eliminated Nigeria again, and they also made those eliminations count while fighting against the unique esports are from Mauritius. That was hot. That was incredible. And that was quite a spectacle to even see and witness as it happened in that game. Oh my goodness me. Talking about action, these guys are bringing the right action to the game. And as we continue with this action, don't forget chat, like the live stream, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And I think this group has some of the best esports teams that we are seeing because these qualifier rounds are supposed to filter between the best teams and the best. We have best teams and we have the very best. So these top 6, we are only going to be featuring the very best teams. And as you can see, our eyes are starting to get opened. The teams are dominating so much. 2 chicken dinners for the Why So Serious team from Ethiopia. Are they going to get another chicken dinner? Oh my God. Are they going to get another chicken dinner?
I don't know.
Oof. If they get another chicken dinner, I think these guys will have secured their spot in the group stages next week. And Panda, man, out of all these days, I think today is one of the hottest days that I am seeing because how these guys are playing, they are very, very composed and they are playing as a team.
Yeah, I mean, looking at how WSS have played, I mean, they had an advantage of having like more players, but again, looking at how the gameplay was, it wasn't
Mhm.
ordinary. I mean, taking up on a team like Unique needed a lot of strategy, and they've been sticking together for the most times, and we've seen that happen a lot of times. So, I mean, it's double playing together, and Unique has a unique play style. I mean, that splitting, I've actually noticed they like playing that a lot. Splitting up, the double, like half splitting, getting that info. Then they're going to be joining again,
Mhm.
playing. And again, they're going to be split up. And actually, the first fight that we saw them taking down, I don't know what team it was, but the first ever team that they took down, they were actually all split. 4 players, different locations. And with the crossfires, they can just literally just take a compound and like maybe execute their plan so easily. So we're seeing different kind of gameplays today that are kind of different from what we saw yesterday, and probably this is where we're gonna see a lot of actions tonight.
Oh my goodness. Honestly speaking, today I think today's games are very, very intense compared to yesterday's. And as I said, yeah, even the chat can affirm that yesterday we had some very, very mild games, but today the games are all about pushing. The games are all about getting those eliminations. And if you are watching this chat, we have Massimo Irigi. Welcome the live stream. Albert Kigodo. We have Hanad. We have Refa and Stakash. Also, we have Ahmed Ibrahim VIP. We have Roni. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lewaria is also in the chat. I hope you guys are having a very fantastic day as we are continuing with this tournament of the day, bro. This is hot, and the game has just begun. Next game we are going to Rondo, and when it comes to Rondo, expect a lot of eliminations coming from this map. Expect teams to be able to get, can I say, the high kill games. I think this is one of the high kill games that we have
I mean,
because we
Rondo is
have that
basically
extra
like
recall.
dropping an event because you go get those kills, you you get recalled. Probably if you die,
Mhm.
you have a teammate. You can land at hot drop, maybe go to stadium or next factory, and get one player to stay aside, maybe for the recalls. And once you get eliminated, get recalled back, get the kills again, so you can get double kills if you can. So that's the map. As much as it's big, you can actually get a lot of kills in that game. So because you can capitalize on killing someone twice or thrice. Okay, not thrice, but twice probably. So that's where most of the teams need to get more skills. And I think this is the map that Team Zeus Morris, Zeus Esports used to get so many eliminations. Because right now they have so many eliminations you can't even imagine. So that's just it about Rondo. So let's see how it's gonna go, PTK. Let's take a short break, come back as we wait for the next game of Rondo. That's gonna be game number 3. Stay tuned, guys.
go, let's go, let's go. We are back.
Yeah,
And
this
I
is
hope you
Rondo.
guys have grabbed some popcorns. I hope you guys have eaten some supper. Because at these particular moments, we are going to be having the third map of the evening, and that is Rondo itself. And, why so serious? I think, Panda, these guys from Ethiopia, I think they might win this. Honestly speaking, if they get that chicken dinner, I think that might be it.
I don't know. Let's see how it's gonna happen. Remember, we also have Team Unique. So yeah.
Yeah, one by one, but we are waiting to see if Team Unique will answer up for the challenge, because knowing this team as one of the teams, one of the biggest teams in the area, and at the moment we also have that ST team. I know most of you guys are not very much aware of the ST team. That is the sacred team. Yeah, that is the sacred team from Ethiopia. Yo, I wanted to. Oh, sorry, chat. Why so serious? I think that is Ghana. Sorry. I have been given the wrong credit. And why have they not been saying anything? Why haven't they been saying anything? Why so serious team is not from Ethiopia? Bro, why so serious team is not from Ethiopia? This is a flag, I think looks like Ghana. Yo, what flag is, they look very identical. Ghana and Senegal. Yeah, Ghana and Senegal, they look so identical. Child, just give me a slight second to be able to confirm. Because that is definitely Ghana. Why so serious? That is Ghana. Because Ghana is the one that has the black star at the center. That is Ghana. Why are they not saying anything? Oh my goodness. Just giving, can I say Ethiopia, giving them the credit that they did not deserve at that moment. But that is Ghana. That is Ghana. Confirmed. That is Ghana. Why so serious from Ghana? How did they make that mistake? I'm not actually sure, but oh my goodness. But the C2's already in a fight. C2 expert, not the expert at the moment, not C2 Brimo. Trying to make that cover fire, but unfortunately, that is the end of the C2 expert. They went to that recall station, but unfortunately, the recall, we have 4 different teams in this area waiting to recall their teammates. I don't know why, but this is quite a familiar recall. I think the best way is just look for a recall that people don't land at. Because going to recall your teammates at such kind of recall that have like all these teams, you are very sure that teams are gonna be landing at this position. So WSS, that is the team from Ghana. Apologies for that very gentle mistake.
But I don't know why people are actually making this mistake of landing at one recall center. Because if you look at Rondo, look how many recalls do you see, PK?
We
So
have
many.
30 recalls, more than 30 recalls in
I mean,
Rondo.
all these recalls, and you literally choose to land. I mean, I don't know how they're making that mistake. Like, there's more than 30 recall towers, and they're still making a mistake. I mean, this has to be the biggest fumble, to be honest.
This is gonna be hot. And Unique Esports already in the play zone. BNG from South Sudan. Yeah, just inform that it is not Southern Sudan, it is South Sudan. Because once you say Southern Sudan, you mean the south side of Sudan itself. Yeah, but from South Sudan, yeah, BMG trying to make that rotation, trying to get those early eliminations. Yeah, if you have the chance to get them, go get them.
Exactly. But Team Neon here, looking at what they're doing here, and we can see them drawing. Guys, bear with us for the rendering, but this is Neon Big Zane, and
Yeah, from
we
Nigeria,
have
right?
Neon Migi and Neon Baha, and looking at what this compound that they're having, we have the Team X's, and we have 3 players playing against 3 players, and from the history we have seen, all these are good teams. Can't expect much, but you can see Team X's losing 1 player here from Baja, and it's gonna be an advantage for them. We have XS911 who is offline, or not actually offline. Is it actually online? But they already lost one player, and he's gonna be getting back in a few. And that was a good insight and information for Team Access, because we have now Neon in trouble to get to position themselves. And look at where they are. We have Baha just alone. We have Neon on the other side. If one player drops right now, it's GG's. But for that,
Oh,
let's see what the WSS is doing.
bro, the WSS are just every single opportunity that these guys are able to get, they just make it beg for mercy. WSS, this is Ghana. I'm not joking. Oh, from the feet, WSS BRP has been eliminated, and only one player from the WSS is remaining, and that is the WSS. That is, I can't read the name. That is the death player. They're the only player remaining. If this guy is eliminated, that is the end of the WSS team.
I
Ghana,
think he's
the
gonna
whole
be
of Ghana is what?
he's gonna be heading to the Lower Shing. Not actually the recall tower here to get his teammates back. And that's actually what you wanna do in this map, because you have two chances of fighting. But the Neon fight versus the XS might just be happening right now. You can see Neon Baha trying to locate where the enemies are again. I mean, we're trying to fight where the fight is gonna be happening. We only have two Neon players, and because we did already lose one player. And okay, actually we didn't lose a player. They actually two here. One should be at the recall if I'm not wrong. He's rotating outside, and yeah, that's what is happening. A lot of teams dropping each other, and a lot of action going on in Rondo, because most of the teams just landed to where the enemies are for different reasons, like closest proximity to recalls. We have the NBTs again, Agent. We have Team Unique on the other side. We haven't looked at them. This is Rondo, and we want to see what Team Unique can actually do in Rondo. And I can see Crusher is actually alone here, trying to gather information. Yeah, before letting his team know where to crash. He's gonna be heading to a recall. Maybe not. Getting to know if this compound is safe, maybe communicating that to the team. Because we have Frags on the other side, we have Zis on the other side is getting recalled back into the game. I think we did lose him before then. And just to look at other teams and how they're fighting, probably PTK, we have the C2s. What do you think about them?
Yeah, the Citrus from Tanzania are good, but today I've not seen them play to their level best caliber. Because as you have seen, yeah, these guys getting eliminated very, very early in the game, not even able to get to the top threes. I think at the moment they just have to do a bit more for them to be able to secure and bag those elimination points. At the moment, BMG is fighting against Drakaris. Yeah, Drakaris getting eliminated. Only some of the players still remaining and surviving. But one by one, yeah, bodies are getting dropped. Sheer intention. People are getting tense
We have a
as
new
they
team,
are
PTK.
waiting.
We haven't seen
What
them
team is
before.
that?
Okay, at
What
least I
team is
haven't
that?
seen. This is Team AW. I don't know what this is for.
Oh, AW. I know the team AW. Yeah, I know the team AW. That is the adult world from South Africa. Adult world from South Africa. They need to bag a lot of points in this game for them to be able to catch up with the rest of the teams.
Exactly, they haven't played the first and second match. This is their first match. We have a lot of teams actually. Some teams who didn't play full matches, because right now we can see like AWs is the first match, playing the third match, missed two matches. We have the team LBs who missed the first match. This is their second match. I mean, the other teams actually played 3 matches. So for the AWs and LBs, yeah, they did lose some games. And Team Evox only has 2 players right now. And maybe for the players listening and everyone, we really need to save on time. When after the game, people need to get back to the rooms immediately. And I think the wastage of time is what's causing some teams not to have enough players when the games are starting, because we're running on schedule and time. So maybe an advice to those who will hear this, the team captains or team managers, to let the teams know that immediately the game is done, get to the lobby, and there's no need for coming to watch the game. Yep.
Yeah. Let's just focus on the game. Ensure that you are on the room on time. Let's continue pushing these. Today we are getting the very best out of these best teams. Yeah, NBT is almost eliminated. Bandit from behind, the backshots are raining from the Unique Esports. Unique Mauritius are fighting against Nigeria this very minute. The NBTs are good, but at the moment, they have been getting eliminated very, very early in the game. NBT Abdul, the man that has been surviving so much for the NBTs, they has already been eliminated. And I think the game is taking a turn of events. Kenya from the bush, HIQ Remix eliminated, and they get that knock. Teams pushing from every single direction, from every single angle. Teams and players are holding those positions, trying to get as many eliminations as possible. Unique Esports pushing the NBT's Junior with the S12K fighting against the Unique Esports. They need to be watching out for Fraga, one of the best teammates, one of the best players from the Unique Esports. We have HIQ down and eliminated by the NBT. Oh my goodness, Nigeria is coming back. Nigeria is rising to the top. Nigeria has some good teams, and today we are seeing the NBTs represent Nigeria with all their might, with all their strength. These guys are coming for the action. They are coming for the chicken dinner. NBT agent goes for that recall. Getting put to the oh my goodness.
That was actually crazy, but he did manage to recall the teammates. So, I mean, he did die for them. That was a nice trade, getting the teammates back. Actually, one teammate.
No, I think he can get the recall. He can't get the recall.
I mean, getting Abdul back.
Abdul again! Abdul again!
Abdul got recalled, and the rest of the teams, the rest of the players just got eliminated.
This thing looks like rigged, because how is Abdul surviving in every single match? He is the last man standing for the NBT. How?
Maybe that's just how he's made, and it's calling for him. He's been surviving in all the games, and yep, we have the team Unique. We still have 14 teams left actually. I don't think we've lost a single team. Right now as we speak. We have so many teams remaining. We have 40 players, and this tells you how Rondo is, because as much as we've seen so many fights, we still have a lot of players because of the recall. And Unique Frags notices there's someone trying to mess with him. That's WSS BRP, and he just doesn't even let him stay. Like literally downs him, Crusher downs him immediately, and he's gonna be confirming that kill with a vehicle probably, because that's easier than using a gun.
And I think that is the worst thing about this Unique Esports team. You think that the one that you are pushing, that the one that you're trying to spray is the only player, but then you find that you are at the center of the 4 players. The Unique Esports
exactly
just held their position.
What I told you about their positioning, they literally wanna give give you different POVs of how you die. You're gonna die from the front, you're gonna die from the back. Unique Crush is gonna shoot you if you you're gonna die from the side. There's gonna be, someone else. That's just about the Unique team. I think that's unique about the gameplay. I don't see anything playing like this in this lobby as we speak.
Yeah, I've not seen anyone. That is Monday, Tuesday. We've not seen anyone making that to split. Yeah, splitting as a duo and getting those teams at the center by force, by fire. Whether you like it or not, they will make you pay for making that one single shot. AW Adult World getting that knock, and also getting the LB demo fighting against the LBs. It is a South Africa versus the Tanzania battle. AW Dopey, very dope, and trying to make the chase. Having lost one of their key members, as Savage. They need to find a way for them to be able to get Savage and tamed already by the LB Meow. And only 2 of the Adult World players are from South Africa are remaining. They have to go get the recall as early as right now. They came for action, and action is being given to them with a spade, not even a spoon.
Exactly, as we can see that, look at the zone moving very, very, very close to the east. And again, another thing about Rondo is we're gonna experience this a lot in Rondo. Small zone, many players, because players are being recalled, and there's 14 teams inside here. Look at that.
And the recalls are still active?
And the recalls are still active. There's no recall in zone. There's no recall in the
Bro, that
safe
is
zone.
the
But
recall is still
again,
active, bro. That is a W. That is a W. So if you get knocked right now, you can just get that recall as soon as possible. But one by one, the teams are creeping in and making that push as early as they can. 36 players in the smallest of zones. They're trying to move as better as they can, trying to secure that play zone. But where are you gonna play it safe? Yeah, AW Dopey. Yeah, we have the C2 team, Tanzania. Drakar is eliminated by the LB Demo team. Yeah, HIQ from South Africa with the 8 eliminations. Oh my goodness, you know, we've not been paying attention to the HIQs, but at the moment, 8 eliminations in the name. I think that is one of the highest kill counts that I am seeing in this Rondo game.
we did see them fight against the NBTs, and it was actually a nice fight. See, the LBs trying to fight again. We haven't seen much of the LBs. I think there have to be only 2 players remaining on team LB, and they've been fighting here and there. We have 7 eliminations. A duo team playing against like a squad team is actually commendable. Like, it could be something else if they were actually a full team. You know, getting tactics with a very, very small team size is not actually easy. And we have them here, LB Deno and LB Meow. This is so risky for them, sitting close towards the edge of the zone, and that's how Team Neon might actually be rotating right now. And Neon, Abaha is down. Neon Migi is the only player remaining trying to get Bizgain back, and maybe Baha back. There's enough time, but on the other side of the hill, we have Team H1Q, which is going to be a threat right now, PTK.
But if you look at the LB team, they are playing as a duo, but they have 7 eliminations with the C2 Expert is down by the ST Eagle. They need to be careful. Tanzania getting pushed from every single angle by the ST2. C2 are getting pushed and getting knocked. LB Meow is also down. ST, they have 6 eliminations, having taken the Tanzanian team down on their knees, praying and begging for massive unity. They have also been a good trio, and they have the 5 eliminations, making that push early. They know that this is a very, very good spray from the unique Zist, but unfortunately, that perfect spray does not exist. With the 1 elimination, they are trying to nade as much as they can with those nades, trying to get the ST team. Dexter at the center of the court there between those unique esports. We have the AWs, we have the HIQs, sorry, as they try their best to survive. They need to utilize those smokes, and they need to change their location as early as they can, but they don't have the vehicles. They need to get the vehicles early because the unique esports, they have been creating that choke point to be able to get these ST team. Unique Crusher trying to make those grenades crash in, but unfortunately not able to get that on the Dexter needs to be careful as he is caught in the crosshair. Oh my goodness, Crusher getting knocked by the WSS.
I mean, the WSS are actually lucky getting like the third party to, you know, the fact they're not fighting in, because they've been playing like a long range away from where the actual event is happening. But we still have the Team Uniques here. They've been trying so hard to get to where the STs are without any success, but Unique Zis is going to be trying to get them to the other side to separate this fight, maybe to make it easier for the teammates to come in. He's going to be using a net to get Ken IU, and Ken IU needs to be careful. He might actually land, he's taking some few damage on him, and Frank is going to be but Big Ego is not going to let him do anything. Frax is down, but we have one player going full in, making sure he doesn't let them breathe with a shotgun. S12K making that rotation, going side to his teammate. Ego again, getting his teammate back. We only have, and I didn't think ST have been eliminated.
Oh, look at that save. Unique Frag was almost eliminated, and they're playing as a 3. That is that they're playing as a trio. They were almost eliminated. This, the final player standing. Frags just got at the last hour. WSS, they are out of the building. We only have South Africa, 2 teams from South Africa. HAQ, we have the AWs, that is the adult world, Unique Esports, and finally the XS team. Is this Somali's time to make that rise? With the 2 eliminations, can they be able to bag and secure that chicken dinner? The moment has come, the moment is necessary, but unfortunately, oh my goodness, what a wipe! What he does with Ness Somalia at the moment on their feet, on their knees. That was incredible spray. And that is how you make a 1v3 easy.
That
Easiest
was
ways.
actually insane. I mean, it was just a blink of an eye. If you wasn't careful, you could not even see it. Spraying 3 players just quickly, and you didn't even notice one thing. This is AW Savage. He is literally just breathing heavily right now, just making sure he doesn't make any sound because Team HIQ is just on the other side, and any noise is gonna reveal their position. Cooking up a nade. I don't think it's a good nade.
Yeah, that was not a good nade. But at the moment, these might be South Africa's time to take one chicken dinner home. AWs fighting against the HIQ. Those are two teams from South Africa fighting against Mauritius.
HIQ 355 trying to smoke off this vehicle, maybe getting that cover on the other side before making a little rotation because they have two enemies here. We have Team Unique on the other side, but 355 knows that he needs to move over the other side to separate and maybe fight one fight because if he engages with the AWs, he's gonna mess his team up. I don't know, they have to choose a fight to fight right now because they're in the middle of a crossfire. We have Unique Zist on this side of the MG3 and Crusher spraying all the way, taking damage, and 355 just making that big mistake, getting in the middle of a big five. Unique Zist is going to be trying to get one player, that's HIQ Peng or AW Savage, either of them. Maybe it's a third party. And Savage being, oh my god, a victim of third party. And AW losing one player already. Dopey is so low, he has to get himself up before fighting this match again. Unique Crusher and Team Unique have 9 eliminations, 3 players. But if you look at HIQ, they have 16 eliminations.
Oh, but this is just incredible. HIQ, this is their game that they have been waiting. But look at Unique Exist, and he does exist. He does exist with that MG3. I want to say shotgun. That is they are making that push. They are a trio, and they are making the AW suffer, and they are bringing the pain to the AWs. Mauritius fighting against two South African teams, but every team is alone, trying to fight, trying to reign supreme. HIQ, only one player remaining. Unique Esports, these might be their time, and that is just one of the easiest chicken dinners ever. Unique Esports with just a trio just did that, and I want to see, bro, that was incredible. That was just epic. That was everything that we wanted to witness. Action, traction, they did that, and they got that chicken dinner home. That was very fast.
I mean, you know what happened is that we had 2 players remaining. No, we had like 2 players remaining on a single team, and we had Team Unique having 2 players, and they just really took the job, each one to take one player, and that was a quick chicken dinner because we didn't even get to witness like any of the other teams fighting alone. Maybe like we moved from 3 teams to a chicken dinner. We didn't even see 2 teams playing.
That was fast, honestly, because I saw 3 teams, and then all of a sudden, chicken dinner. I thought the game had glitched. Honestly, I
Everyone took
thought
their
the
own
game had
player.
glitched.
We had a player from AW. We had one from HIQ, and they just killed them together. I mean, we didn't even have time to watch like a 1v1 teams. Like there wasn't 2 teams left ever. It was 3,
Oh, and imagine
then chicken
a
dinner.
trio. Yeah, a trio. Imagine a trio doing that. They were not a full squad. A trio just did that. My goodness me, bro. And 2 games remaining. I just smell disaster. I smell disaster. But they
Exactly,
have played
PTK.
good, and they actually deserve that chicken dinner because Unique Sports, they have been playing good, but that chicken dinner, every single time they try to take that chicken dinner, WSS from Ghana always makes that comeback. They make that comeback, they get Unique Sports, and they get that chicken dinner. I will not say they steal the chicken dinner because they actually earn their chicken dinner every step of the way. As you guys have been able to witness, these guys actually deserve that win. But what does this mean to the table? What does it actually mean? Because if the Unique Esports are able to get that chicken dinner, that would mean that they are closing the gap between them and the WSS, which I'm confident that is the first team today. Because two chicken dinners, incredible. Two chicken dinners and a lot of eliminations. Unique Esports right now with the chicken dinner, and they also bagged a couple of eliminations and the HIQs with more than 15 eliminations in that game. More than 15 eliminations. That was quite incredible to see. Incredible scenarios coming from that team. And for those guys that did not, the were not able to see the results, after this short break, we shall be coming back with the results for you guys to be able to witness what happened in the Group A and the Group B. And finally, today, we are in the Group C. And the top six will be making it to that group stage next week. So, chat, see you in a short while.
Increases frame rate stability. Download PUBG.
Woo! Ja, we are back. 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 And welcome back for the action, man. We are just getting started as these teams have just shown us. This is the third game of the evening, and that is Miramar. We've seen the first game, which has been really, really incredible. We've seen the second game. These first two games, we saw the WSS from Ghana taking that win. The third game, we had the Unique Sports taking that win. And right now, the fourth game of the evening, 4/5. Don't forget about that. And let's head straight to the game where we are going to see maybe a new winner. Or we need to see different countries dominating, because at the moment, I can say that South Africa has been good. They have been dominating, but the most domination is coming from the WSS, from Ghana, and Unique Esports from Mauritius. But I can't just imagine, like, when it comes to the final 16, imagine all these teams. We have the HAQs. Apart from the HAQs, what other team? We have the Unique Esports, we have the Zeus Esports. Imagine all these teams in the same low B. And I hope the CI is already okay. Match 4/5. The second last game. Yeah, in it. Exactly. As we ensure that everything is running okay. And guys, don't forget, give the stream a like and share the stream as much as you can. Let's go!
Okay, now we are moving to the fourth game of Miramar, and we can see how the team AWs are dropping towards the very end of the map. They were the ones keeping the plane actually in, and we can see the game has commenced. And maybe to see if there's any new teams around. We have seen the Team Unique, we have seen Crusher, we have seen the DRCs, we have seen the STs, we have seen the AWs, the ones in dropping right now. We have seen the HIQs, we have seen the X's, the NBTs. I didn't see the NBTs in the last game. We've seen the WSS, BMGs, we have the C2s from Tanzania. LBs is only 2 people, and we have Team Neon.
That is the Neon Outlaws are representing Nigeria. And guys, as you can see by the play zone, the zone shrinking towards the central area of Leos Leones, Lebendita, Impala. They are also in that very good play zone. But no one seems to have gone Pecado. Pecado, one of the hot drops when it comes to Miramar. I don't know why a lot of teams, they have avoided that place. And it has a lot of loot. But I think the C2s will be heading over to that direction to get those incredible loot that are packed at Pecado. We have the AW Savage from South Africa. Yeah, these are the adult world. Yeah, in for that game. And at the moment, trying to make those eliminations count. The BMGs are also in the building. South Sudan, represented by one of the top teams, the BMGs. Big man, Mayshow, we have the BMG Reaper. And yeah, out of all these countries, I think Mauritius has been on top of these groups. Every group that Mauritius has joined, I think they're dominating so much. Does this make it? Does this mean that Mauritius has the best teams in Africa?
Yeah, actually, Mauritius has some of the best teams in Africa. Not like it's not objectively like the best teams, but it has some of the best teams in Africa. And when you look at this lobby, we probably say yeah, the best teams here are Mauritian, based on the performance that we've been seeing from all these teams. So yeah, we could make that statement, to be honest. Yep.
I think they are packing, because even the PMSC they had like 3 teams. 3 teams in the PMSC. I think that was the country with the most number of teams in the final. I think 3 or 4, but I think 4. Yeah, they had 4 teams. They had 4 teams. Incredible from them. And also from Mauritius, Dracaris. Yeah, in the building, Nevada, Nia, we have Shania, and finally sneaky in that number 4 slot for Dracaris. And as time goes by, yeah, this is the PTK Ultimate African Clash of Champions, and this is just the day number 3 for the group that we are witnessing at the moment. That is the Group C. Don't forget, next week, all these groups will be compressed. The top six. Oh, yo, ST Eagle, quite some very good spot for him, and he was able to get one knock. And the BMGs, I don't know why, most of the times in Miramar, they are going for the same slot. Because if you remember very carefully, like them getting eliminated by the unique esports, I think it was because they were playing at the same spot for quite some time.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. They have that tendency of playing that pattern. That's why they unique Xbox took that to their advantage. And STP Levy here, STP Levy, him. That's gonna be a mess up for him. And Levi is unlucky today because we have the BMGs around and one player from Team BMG down. But these are the safest players that we're going to get back. This is Ken IU going in with this new AR. He has a shotgun, but is he going to switch to it? Then should be on the other side with the SMG. Some sprays over the side. Go down because he's so low. That's a win for Ken IU. He's gonna have to reload again, maybe trying to get that confirm that kill from Mesho. And Reaper is so low that nigga has to get him. I mean, look at Reaper.
And Reaper was very low. I thought that Ney is gonna do it. And from behind, ST Dexter gets the BMG Reaper, and that just like that, South Sudan has been eliminated in the first rows of the game. ST's dominating. XS at the moment fighting against the Unique Esports, yeah, who are a favorite when it comes to this Group C. Unique Crusher. Oh, look at the XS! Unique Esports has been dominating. And already they have 3 knocks. XS, one of the guys is remaining. And there is no smoke. Unique Crusher pushing against 2 of the XS. I think they already got that revive. Unique Esports, they have a battle handed to them. XS, Jika Toro are still with the 0 eliminations, but they have lost 2 of their key members. Unique Pusher needs to be very careful. A very good connection. Yeah, XS tries to make that push. So these guys are holding every single angle, and only one player from the XS team against that knock, almost gets that finish, but look at those shotguns. Oh my goodness, and that is what we call teamwork. And the Unique Esports, they are back with the 4 eliminations. Unique Crusher with the 3 eliminations from the XS team. XS Power and XS have just got the power taken from them. Somalia. And that is just the end of Somalia in the 4th game of the night. Will Somalia be able to make it to the top 6? XS team, we are still waiting to see that happen, but something is definitely on point. Unique Esports, today is their day.
Exactly, that's a nice play from Team Unique. And we just saw them get a chicken dinner last game. And I mean, we're expecting the same kind of play, and you've seen how good they are at their teamwork, and that has actually been so good. And they have a unique gameplay. We've talked about this a lot, and this has been proving a lot for their presence in the PMACs and the kind of maybe practice and you know, everything they do in their esports. I mean, looking at Mauritius, there's been a lot of teams performing so good, and this is actually not the first one. And Team Unique is actually doing a good representation of how esports should be done. So I'll be looking at other teams and how they've been playing. We have Team Unique with 4 eliminations. We have Team ST 1 eliminations. ST has actually 3 eliminations. We have the other teams actually, you know, we don't have eliminations. It's only 2 teams that have actually eliminated anyone. That's STs that actually took down the BMGs, and of course Team Unique that took down the Excesses.
Oh, I think right now we don't have teams having those high eliminations. But look at these high HIQ, the team with the most eliminations in the previous game, fighting against the Unique Esports. And Unique Esports, there are only two of the members still surviving. HIQ 355 trying to survive as much as he can. HIQ Remix could not be able to remix the Unique Esports because the Unique Esports have just handed the battle, the war to the HIQ from South Africa. And Mauritius still dominating every single game. If they get this chicken dinner, that will prove to be very, very disastrous to the WSS, who are currently closer to the #1 spot than any other team we are watching right now. 6 eliminations to their name. Unique Esports, they need to go get that chicken dinner. They need to go add those eliminations because they can. They have the utilities, they have everything else. But Mauritius also in another crossfight, that is Dracarys. Yeah, in the area that is near the track stop from the northern part of the map. That is Dracarys, the DRCs, also from Mauritius.
Yep. As we advance on to see what Nevada is gonna be doing with this nade, probably thinking of someone there, which we can clearly see that there is not. Let's see how this fight is gonna be here with the neon. The neons are trying to fight off here. And looking at the numbers that they have, oh my god, there's a lot of things going on. This is looking down. That's gonna be Baha. Baha is gonna be alone and nobody scout. Is he gonna be waiting? But on the other side, he didn't watch his side, and that's gonna be the end of Neon. And Shania just doing
Nigeria.
that last elimination.
Bro, I don't know. You know, it's always a numbers game. It's always a numbers
At the end
game.
of the day,
Ensure
at
that
the
your
end of the day,
team.
it's always a
Yeah,
numbers
because
game.
you can be good, but then because the other team has more numbers than you, that is how you see the lobby easily. Because at the moment, with no hope, are we going to see them still fighting for that top 6? Because the doors are still open. We also have the final game, Erangel. That is the OG map since PUBG Mobile began. So, yeah, you might have had maybe some very, very bad first game, second game, but you can try to get those points in the last game. So, no hope is gone. Hope is still there. It's just for you to get your teams in check and ensure that you play as you have been training for all those time. For the STs with the 3 eliminations, Unique Esports are currently top with the 7 eliminations. We have the AWs from South Africa. We have Woody, Untamed, Bopi, and Savage. The NBTs are from Nigeria. I think this team, at this point, they can be able to get to that top 6 if they can get very, very good placement points and some elimination in the last zones. But when it comes to Nigeria, I've not seen any Nigerian team, can I say, already qualified for the group stages. What is happening to Nigerian teams that played in the day 1 and are currently in the day number 3?
For the Nigerian teams, I mean, I look at how they've been playing. Because if we saw Group A was Zeus, Zeus is from Mauritius, and I mean, we didn't have a Nigerian team on top 3, right? Qualifying.
Yeah, we've not seen any Nigerian teams. So we had 3 teams from Nigeria in the group A, and none of them was even able to secure a top 6, let alone a top 7.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we're waiting for 3 crowns. That's what's gonna save them, because I'm very sure 3 crowns is gonna be taking that, like, probably first position, and that's gonna be a sure bet representation of Nigeria. So
Yeah, true that. But you know, you cannot depend on one team to be able to put you guys on the map. You have to also show progress on your side because it's always a numbers. It's always a team game. You can't depending on one, that is disaster. You also have to have other people that are trying to get that top spot. Otherwise, there will be no competition when it comes to that team. And at the moment, Unique Esports not very afraid and pushing the Tanzanian team that is the C2 Esports. C2 Ronaldo coming from the bench to help the C2 secure this win. Ronaldo only to be hit With a, can he get the knock? That is one of the easiest knocks that he can get, and Ronaldo gets the knock. Unique frags with a very, very good frag grenade. Key to bring also down. Only two of their members are remaining. Key to Ronaldo, they need to be careful. If they want every single remaining numbers seems to be the leader, but look at those second and third party space. Numbers are very, very low. Trying to fight against, but look at that. Look at that.
What are you talking about,
on
bro?
the WSS.
We've talked about WSS and the third batching, and it doesn't stop.
Oh, that is crazy.
Why is the SS like third batching these fights?
I think that is one of their key traits. You know, at times, don't go for fights. Let the fights come to
They've
you.
been doing that a lot, and it's I don't know.
Yeah, but frags are penalizing one of the WSS teammates. And NBT's Abdul with 2 elimination. One of the key players are from the NBT's Nigerian team. Abdul survives a lot, but Tanzania have just been taken to the lobby as fast as we could count 1, 2, 3.
And now we can see this zone shifting to La Bendita and Graveyard. Just not to Los Lianos and Minas Generales. I mean, let's look at the locations, the names of locations in Miramar, and they're quite funny, to be honest. I don't know.
It's like Mexican, honestly. Le Bendita, San Martin.
Apart from like the northern sides, you see, like here when you move from like this point, like we have truck stop, we have graveyard, we have power grid and creator fields, trailer park, ruins. The rest, you can't even read them.
Wow. Puerto Paraíso, Paratona,
Like,
Minas de Sulues.
Tierra.
Yo, look at the fight that we've been waiting for. Unique Esports versus WSS. Ghana versus Mauritius. At this point, you know, these Ghana team WSS, they stole that elimination. They took that elimination, the Tanzanian elimination from the Unique team, and they are coming for these WSS teams. WSS BRP almost very, very low, and these might be a very, very good knock. There is no way surviving. Getting penalized by the Unique frags, and they do get that knock. The way that these guys are pushing Unique Esports, they are men on a mission. They are men set to make the pace at this particular point. WSS, they came for the third party, but the third party at this point, they are getting booted and tortured by the Unique Esports. Mauritius has been on top and is still on top. WSS final player, Alpha, and doing what the Alphas do, surviving and running to create another pack for himself.
This is AEW. You can see Woody the S12K taking ST Ego down, and that's gonna be Woody playing alone, and there's two players coming to him. Is he gonna take time to heal or fight? That's Ken IU on the window moving in. Oh, and he didn't want to use a shotgun, just some little sprays. He made sure he executed that. And we're back to Team Unique.
I think that is one of the key point dilemmas. Or whether to fight. ST Dexter getting the Unique frags, and the Unique Esports are crashed out, and one of the players has been eliminated by the ST Dexter. Mauritius only left with two players. That is Cena and the Crusher himself. A very, very good nade might prove to be very, very disastrous, but the nade are far-fetched, not be able to get that Unique Esport teammate. Another good nade. Look at that perfect nade! And Dexter was very, very lucky. Unique Crusher. These is Mauritius are coming for Kena. You eliminated ST Levy. He needs to be careful. Tries to hold this. Nowhere to run. Are getting pushed from every single direction. Unique Cena going in. Crusher with those molly, not giving them time to breathe, not even giving them time and space to heal up. Dexter gets that heal, and we have a fight. We have a knock. Crusher, another knock. Man, 100% motivated. Zero errors have been made by the Unique Crusher and looking to make that a 1v3 situation for him. Mauritius on top and Mauritius on fire. At this particular point, 15 eliminations already. Miramar.
ST
Goodness me.
Levi will be the only player remaining on Team ST's, and he knows Team Unique is looking for him because from their count, they know there's one player they haven't eliminated. And as we know, Team Unique, they're going to be looking for him until they find him. And that's going to be the job of Unique Crusher.
And he does get through. Trying to escape. That tries to go for the push. Are concentrating so much on one player, and they do have 16 eliminations to their name. Unique esports in all aspects. These guys are unique, and this is the kind of competition that we have all been waiting for. You know what? Next week is gonna be hot. You know what? Group stage is gonna be hot. You know the finals, they are gonna be hotter because all the top teams will be meeting up, and we are gonna see who is the greatest of them all, who is the GOAT, who is the beast, who can be able to put Africa on the map in this PTK Ultimate African Clash of Champions.
We only have 4 teams remaining. That's Team Unique with 2 players. We have Team DRCs with 3 players. We have HNQs only 1 player, and a full team of the NBTs from Nigeria. And the numbers, I think the NBTs have a chance here, but we already spread out a lot. I mean, if you look at the zone that we have for 4 teams, it's still too big. We're still gonna be seeing teams moving into the circle, maybe before seeing the fights go in, and the ones left out are the ones to get eliminated. And the spread out from NBTs actually creates getting agents to go ahead to actually look for what is happening inside the circle, maybe give that info. We have Team Unique spreading out again. We have Sniper on the southern side and Crusher taking a compound here, and we have the DRCs taking a compound fully. I mean, the one player 355 HQ is just waiting for everyone to fight. I mean, oh, and it didn't take him so long. He already got spotted. That's gonna be the end for him. Maybe trying black and DRCs. I mean, with 4 Croziers looking at you, I don't think you want to do that.
Bro, you can't do any mistake. You just have to play it safe all the time. And Unique Esports, only 2 of their players are remaining. But looking at how these guys are playing, 7 eliminations already for the Unique Crusher. And I believe these guys, they are set to take that title home. And this is just the qualifier stage. We still have those group stages, and finally the Nigeria almost getting handed over to the Unique winner. Quite some sprays, and this is some goal-leg sprays. Look at those
so
clean
good.
connections.
He's gonna be choosing which team to fight because in the line of sight they have Team NBT on the left, and what Cena can see on his right is actually another team that he can fight. That's the Team DRC. The Team Unique have a strategic location and the best for them to fight, and they're gonna be capitalizing that to fight these other teams. And the third party from the 2 teams will actually get them the advantage to actually get another chicken dinner in this game. Remember, we have 3 players on Team Unique. Only 1 player, Unique Frags, got eliminated. On the other side, we have a full team of the NBTs. Not anymore because it's only Team NBT Abdul, the best player in this team so far, and NBT Bandit. And having those crosshairs literally lined up to the DRC team, you need to be careful because a little spray from Nevada, we might be singing a lullaby to him because he's going to be going to the lobby.
Bro, Mauritius versus Nigeria. It is 2 Mauritius team and 1 Nigerian team. The question is, who wants that chicken dinner more? Is it going to be the Mauritius team, or is it going to be the Nigerian team where the NBTs will finally get that chicken dinner home for Nigeria? And as Nigeria is watching, Nigeria needs to be proud of the NBT Abdul, because Abdul today has been very, very, can I say tremendous? He has been very, very awesome, as survival has been the key aspect for Abdul. Right now, as they are waiting for the zone to close in, they need to be careful because all the teams will be trying to get to the safe zone first. So you have to play it good. You have to choose those locations good. You have to have one of the best IGL decisions ever seen in the game. Three teams remain: DRC, Drakaris from Mauritius, NBT Nigeria, and finally Unique Esports from Mauritius.
And the team DRC is going to be trying to smoke its way towards the middle of the zone using these smoke launches. I mean, just trying to get that best position before they actually engage themselves, maybe to, distract the enemies knowing where they're at. But if you look at Abdul, he's actually watching them so keenly, and they have zero idea that he has that location. The zone is going to be moving in so quickly, and there's going to be trouble for Abdul here because I mean, he didn't have any utils to get that smoke inside, but trouble for Team DRC right now. Shani is gonna be dropping in the blue zone. We only have one player, and the Team DRC has been eliminated by the blue zone. We have Cena here taking that position here, and we have the Team Unique Crusher taking down the last very player of Team DRC. We only have two teams remaining. It's gonna be Bandit playing alongside Abdul, and they're gonna be fighting against the three players of Team Unique.
Now, I think these are 2v2 because Unique just lost the flags and only two of the players are remaining. But if NBTs are able to secure this win, I think this will be the biggest milestone that these guys are able to get today. One by one, the zone is creeping in. They are trying to get the best possible zone. A very, very good shot from at the NBT Abdul, but unfortunately not able to get that required knock. Yeah, NBT Bandit, they have the play zone, they control the game, they control the movement of the Unique Esports. But they're going to take that and use that to their advantage. Unique Crusher trying to get Abdul. NBT Bandit, they know that he is there, a very, very good nade. But unfortunately, no one's home. 2v2 situation. Mano o mano, Mexican fashion, Russian roulette. We are just witnessing what we believe is the cream de la cream in this game. Nigeria versus Mauritius. NBT Abdul is down, and that is just it. Only one player remains. Bandit, are you gonna get these Unique Esports a 1v2? Do we smell a 1v2 clutch? Is he going to really do it? Unfortunately, that is just the end of Nigerian teams. NBTs, they played a good game, but unfortunately, another chicken dinner for the Unique Esports. They are on their way to greatness, and we are just left to wonder, wide-eyed, thrilled, and bemused. How on earth are they able to bag and get all these chicken dinners? So we have two chicken dinners for the Unique Esports and two chicken dinners for the WSS. That is two for Ghana and two for Mauritius. NBT is taking in second with the two eliminations. We have the team number 3. They did good. That is the DRC Drakaris. We have the HAQ from South Africa. Team number 5, that is the WSAs from Ghana. Team number 6, we have the STs. Team number 7, the Adult World from South Africa. We have the LBs from Tanzania. C2s from Tanzania. We have the Neon from Nigeria. XS from Somalia. And finally, from South Sudan, that is the BMGs. GGs to them. They played good, they played nicely, but the chicken dinner well deserved and goes to the Unique Esports as they dominated and crashed the lobby and took every single player home. How many eliminations did they get? That is 8, 10, 20 eliminations in that game. 20 eliminations in that game.
That's a lot of eliminations.
20
DK.
eliminations, bro.
I mean, the first game that we saw Team Unique actually giving the first blood, I was kind of confused if actually this is the Team Unique that I know, but I think they just needed that time to, strategize and know how the lobby is, and that's what helped them maybe to understand what they're playing against, and seeing them getting like 2 chicken dinners back to back is proving what they are. But the question is, do you think they're gonna get to the level where the Zeus esports are right now in terms of eliminations and everything and the positions?
I think they can be able to achieve that. They are very, very able to achieve that. Because looking at that game, they got 20 eliminations. Zeus Esports got 80 eliminations in their qualifiers games. That is 5 games in total. and I think they're gonna come close. I don't know if they will be able to clinch that 80 elimination mark, but they are really going to come close. Based on their performance in the last game, that is what will determine that last game. But man, that has been incredible, incredible scenes, incredible action. And for those guys that are not aware of how the tables are, I think you can pull up the tables. That is for the group A and the group B, because we have some people that are not aware of how these standings are. Each group with their own standing, and the top
Um,
six will be making it to the group stages
for
next week.
the tables of the group A's and how they performed, this is what we have. That's actually group B. This is group A, and this is how they performed. And you can see Zeus Morris with 107 total points. They have 80 eliminations. That's the first team. The last team we have 777 with just nothing. I mean, for Group B, we have that's the team that actually just had the Kenyan teams, and we have the Destroyers having 73 total points and 45 eliminations. But I think from tomorrow we're gonna be seeing the Group C results, and it's gonna be looking different. Not like this one, but closer to being
Mhm.
like this one. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Bro, that is gonna be incredible. And chat, we are taking just a 1 minute break, and then we are gonna be coming back in a few for the final game of the evening.
Increases frame rate stability. Download PUBG Mobile version 4.0 for the smoothest victories.
There we go.
Woof! Welcome back for the final game that is 5/5. And we are going to the OG, which is Erangel itself. I hope you guys are ready for this. I hope you guys have been waiting to see if the Unique Esports will be able to dominate and get those points for Mauritius itself. But are the WSS gonna let that happen? Ghana has been waiting and creeping in the dark, waiting for the Unique Esports because the Unique Esports is the only stumbling block at the center of it all. Honestly speaking, because if it's not the WSS, it's normally the Unique Esports.
Exactly. So
And most times, oof, bro.
let's see what's gonna happen in this last Erangel game. And we know Erangel has a lot of chaos. This is where everyone tries to showcase their skills because this is the map that we've been playing a lot. So we have all the teams inside, and I can see, DRCs, we have STs, we have AWs, we have HIQs, we have NBTs, we have WSS, BMGs. I didn't quite see BMGs. Oh, sorry about that. PTK, go on for a second.
Yeah, and chat, don't forget, give the stream a like, and let's continue with this great action. We have the AWs, that is the adult world, looking to get at least a chicken dinner, because if they don't get the chicken dinner and a couple of eliminations in this game, I think that would prove to be very disastrous on their end, because having them joined in the third game, I think they joined the third game, they only played this the third game. So if they are not able to capitalize and win in this game, get a lot of eliminations, that will be very wrong on the end. But you know what? Only the top 6 will be able to bag that group stage slot. Not only for the top 6, even for the best performing number 7 in all the groups, they will be given a chance. Yeah, not all the groups, because we might have like a top performing number 7 and number 8 in one group. Yeah, and those are the guys that will be given that chance to be able to make it to that group stage slot. C2 Brimo still the 0, but the BMGs are getting war handed over to them. C2 Man with that push tries to make that escape, because this is no man's land that they have just landed. Demo, the 2 eliminations. And I don't know, in the previous game, that was Rondo game, these guys were able to get 7 eliminations as a duo.
Yeah.
Having some network issues from their end. Yeah, that was what Demo was telling me just a few seconds ago. But
That's
they are actually
BMG
playing nice.
Lowell.
Imagine, I think if they had like a full squad, that would be the best thing ever. Bro, is this guy calling the enemies?
I don't know what he's trying to do, and that's up to
Yeah.
Oh my days. I think his 2 teammates are disconnected. He just want to get over this fight and actually like.
No, they were eliminated. They were eliminated. They did not disconnect. They were eliminated.
Oh, so he just. Oh my days. He just wants to get over this fight, and he only has a. Okay, does he have a gun? He has a secondary. Oh,
Yeah,
he
he
has
does have a
guns.
gun. He has a shotgun and a pump shotgun. Oh, he
Do
has
you
a
think?
pump shotgun and a
Do you think
M16.
he can win this fight? I mean, it's a 2v1.
Bro, based on his confidence, I would not be surprised if he does. Because he can. Definitely, yes. Trying to call the enemies, trying to call the LB Demo and the LB Meow. And definitely they know that
he's
this is
still
a very
doing it.
huge trap.
He's still
Oh,
doing
balls
it.
of steel.
And I think Demo and Meow, they're thinking, should we go or should we not go? We don't know if he's setting us up.
Yeah, the worst thing is that because there are 2 players only, so they're expecting because they eliminated only 2 members of the BMG team, 2 members are remaining. That is why they cannot make the push these very second.
Actually, if they knew there's only 1 player, maybe they could take a chance because it's 2 of them. But BMG LOL is actually not a joke. He is a good player. I mean, if you know him, he is also a good player. But I don't think he's gonna lure them to come. To be honest, depending on.
Yeah, they ain't budging. Yeah, and looking at all those other teams, the WSS. I want to know more about the WSS because these guys, but every single time, I think one of their key landing points is Pochinki. So I think they're so much used in playing these hot drops. Teams that play hot drops, those are some dangerous teams. And a team choosing Pochinki, but Pochinki is one of the worst places ever. As a PUBG player that has played the game for all those years, I think that is the worst places ever for you to play as a player. That place can make you regret of why you chose to land at that specific position.
I think
And
this is a
also
team
have
that BMG LOL wants to call now. I think that's all he needed.
yeah, and these guys are pushing. They were in that vicinity. They had them shots. Tried to get all those loots, and they did manage to get everything else. With the one elimination from the city money, they have to be careful. They need to learn from the excess team how they were eliminated while using one vehicle.
Exactly. I mean, that was a very quick triple elimination that we didn't expect. I mean, to happen that quickly. But there we go again. Team Evox, only 2 players. I mean, we haven't seen Evox play so good, to be honest. They are like the one team that has been really struggling getting their teams together, and now we can see the only 2 players on one team, which is a great disadvantage to them because, I mean, you know about the numbers. They actually will have to fight so hard and strategically, like what the LBs are doing to make it anywhere. Wait, let me ask: did the team? I thought the T20 team actually registered. I haven't seen T20.
No. The thing that also is that the T20 they don't have like a solid team.
T20
Yeah,
is
they
a
don't
big
have a
clan.
solid team.
I thought they have
It's a
like.
big clan, but I don't think they have a solid team to play tournaments. They have teams to play like classics, but I don't think they have a solid teams when it comes to these kinds of tournaments or tournaments of such high caliber. ST Dexter still has 0 eliminations, but I'm looking forward to see a lot of Tanzanian teams being able to match the temple set by these other teams. Another moment, Mauritius fighting against the XS team. XS Power, they need to execute each and every move that they have, trying to get that revive, but unfortunately getting knocked. XS9 and what? Trying to fight for his life. Getting pushed from every single angle, and these guys are not even joking. Dracalis from Mauritius trying to bring the action down to the XS team. Nevada trying to push, and that is it.
I think the X's are not
That is
lucky
it.
this time because the last game the X's were rained on so hard by the team Unique, and it's happened the same time, not giving them time to even fight. The same thing again happening to them, and they can't even wait. Where's Team Unique?
We're not seeing they were in the vicinity. I don't know how they are pushing. One of their guys is down, 2 of their guys is down. They're in that 1v2 situation. They need to make all the and a very, very fast play. But unfortunately not able to hit his target. HIQ at the moment. Eliminations for the Dracalis team from Mauritius, having the position, having those skills, having the agility to take on the fight as soon as they are able to get them.
That's HIQ Bang getting that damage from all his positions, and I think they're going to be taking all of them vehicles to exit this compound because they're giving advantage to the enemy teams, and that's going to be a lot of job for DRC to locate in where the enemy just went to. And the DRC are doing good so far, as we can see from the fact that's happening. They're actually having a nice time right here because they already have 6 eliminations, and that's Nevada and Shania. I mean, shining on this one with this ice cream truck. I mean, I was asking, where's the Team Unique?
Team Unique, bro, we've not seen much of the Team Unique.
I mean, I don't see Team Unique at all. I mean, did they change the...
No way. I think I don't see them in this room. I think they already know that they qualified.
Yeah, probably.
I think they already know they qualified. That is quite some confidence from these guys. And these sets a gap for these other teams. They need to get as many eliminations as they can in this room. Team Unique already dominated. And yeah, just waiting for the results. Oh my goodness, such confidence. Such confidence indeed. But let's continue with the action. You know, yeah, that might be the turning point for these other teams because the gap is already there. The WSS, they need to utilize that gap. The Dracalis team from Mauritius, they need to utilize that gap. AW's Adult 12 from South Africa, utilize that gap as soon as they can. NBT's Nigeria, they need to utilize that gap as soon as they can. 28 players remaining, 9 teams in total. Who will get that chicken dinner? And guys, tomorrow we shall be having that group D, which will be featuring, I think, a lot of Kenyan teams, 17 Kenyan teams in total. Yeah, where we shall be choosing the best of the Kenyan teams to represent in these group stages next week. We shall be one of the hardest ever to see and witness. But these PMSC teams, they are very, very confident.
Exactly. I mean, we have the C2s coming in, and they lost one player, Money, and Ronaldo, the only players remaining. The C2s are not doing good as we speak. I mean, only 2 players not actually doing good, but Money is gonna get knocked again. But in time getting in the house to get that cover for Ronaldo getting back, we have the enemies inbound having a very, very good angle. That's gonna be Team ST's ST Dexter and Ken IU having that eye on the C2s, and they're gonna be pushing in. I think the team is gonna be pushing in. Is that gonna be Ego or Levi? Levi pushing together, 2 players. That damage from one more time. He's so low. He has to be careful right now. Look at that. He's close to getting, but Ego might survive this fight here before getting dusted. I just think he might survive because I'm looking at the position of his teammates, and the C2s, there's nothing they can do here other than
behind while trying to make the push. Tanzania bringing the fight, and they know that they can be able to win this fight. Yeah, Dexter, they need to go for those revives. They need to smoke this area.
That
was unexpected. Stars in broad daylight. That was quite a knock. Now with the 3 eliminations, trying to add those more eliminations, ST Levy is the only player remaining, trying to survive and trying to dominate from his end. Sacred team from Ethiopia. A very, very good nade. My step. That is just another knock. He needs to just throw a perfect nade, and that is just it. C2 Money. That will survive. And I knew that. Yeah.
I mean, ST Levi took down the C2s, but didn't survive because the WSS again always clutching up with third parties. I mean, this team has just been training with third parties. I don't know how they've been doing this.
I think that is what they do in the training grounds. But you know what? If it's working, then who are we to say no?
I don't know if they've actually just done a whole fight on their own without doing third parties. I mean, it's just crazy.
But that is just crazy. And Evox told me these are the few players remaining from the Tanzanian fight. Players remain in this room. Panic with 1 elimination.
I don't know if it's just me, PTK, but I feel like this fight has gone on so quickly, and that's gonna be Panic. Oh, Panic's gonna be in trouble, and he could be panicking right now because the team Evo is just high up the hill, and I think those few shots actually were on the bright side, and the WSS now know that the team will be fighting at the end of the hill, and that's gonna be Panic trying to peek here, and Tommy only using the tree as his cover. He knows Stare is gonna be staring at him, and we have Panic on the other side as well. That's Evox, Tommy, and AB. It's only 2 players that have been fighting. 0 eliminations right now. We have 6 teams remaining. PTK is saying, you feel like this circle is too big for 6 teams, right?
Yeah, it's very, very big because all those fights are very, very close range fights. I think that is the issue when it comes to these teams landing at very similar locations.
I mean, we only stage 2 of the zone. I mean, I expect more teams, 6 teams. And it's going to be less teams right now because if WSS and the Team Evo fight, that's 1 team gone already. I mean, if you look at the map again one more time, look, we have 2 teams here. They're going to be fighting, and 1 team is going to be going just below Pochinki. When you come here, we have the Doctors, and DRCs, and the AWs are going to be fighting. And it's already happening. That's what I'm saying. You see?
Bro, so this will be a very, very fast game. But that chicken dinner is very, very important for all these teams. South Africa, one of the guys is down. Andra Kalis from Mauritius. already taking that strike and making that push. They have the entry knock, and this is just what that they wanted to ensure with a very, very good molly. Unfortunately, no one's home, trying to molly as much as he can. This is the adult god from South Africa trying to heal up, trying to get those utilities back to body. But nobody knows the pain that these guys they have been ensured. And DRCs, Dracalis, with the 4 elimination, that is Nevada. They are making the push. AW team, they got the one knock. Unfortunately, AW World, Adult World, they are being they are being knocked very, very easily. Woody, the final player remaining, and he needs to get some play. So that was almost very, very heated. He gets the knock, trying to fight against the rest of the Dracalis team. A second knock. He go for the that knock. And if he does get these will be one of the biggest ever. He goes for it, and he does this. This is one of the best 1v3s that we have ever seen it. South Africa on top. South Africa, this is their game. And South Africa, this is what we have been longing to see from them. GGs, and every South African that is watching the stream, just spam that South African flag.
That was actually a nice play from Woody, and that confidence to fight 3 players just moving in. It felt like a meme I see on TikToks. I mean, you hide on a door, one player comes in, you knock him, another one comes, you knock him, another one comes, you knock him. I mean, they were just moving in. I don't know if they were having any strategy. They were just coming to their deaths, and I can see their crates just, clattered across the stairs, because that's what they keep on doing. I don't know if there was strategy in how they were moving, but yep, the AWs are winning that fight. Maybe going back to see the fight that's going to happen below Pachinki. Oh, just above Pachinki. Oh, they're moving together because we have the team Evox with WSS, and they've been trying so hard and no one wants to lose this fight. I mean, looking at the time remaining, they feel like they might have time to move around before actually engaging in the fight. We have Panic on the other side, trying to see where Evox, Tommy, and ABR. And I think that's why we have Destia now crossing in with the vehicle. They want to maybe crash. I don't know.
I think they're looking for players.
And Evox is down. Evox Abby is down. We're going to be having Tommy fighting alone. That's going to give confidence to Team WSS to actually push in, because maybe they just know it's too much remaining. Sorry about that. And the nade is going to be cooked right now. And that's going to be from death there. He doesn't know where Tommy is, but the moment he's going to open that door, it's going to be sprays from the PP Bison that evil Tommy is going to be holding right now. Another nade cooking. And he doesn't get it.
He needs to be careful. But because one need, and that is game over. If they make the push, that is game over. WSS, this is their moment of reckoning. This is their moment of getting those chicken dinners. Tommy with the knock, as he gets the knock, but unfortunately, oh! I thought that he already did that the WSS gesture.
No, he didn't have time to that. Time. Because, I mean, looking at the PP Bison, it doesn't have a big mark. I mean, you spray once, you'll have to reload again, and it reloads slowly. So he didn't even have time to do that spray transfer on Panic, and that's how he actually lost it. And Panic, he just moved into the shotgun. I mean, didn't even waste time on spraying. And PTK, we have 4 teams remaining in this whole circle.
Yeah, but the zone is closing, and the teams will be getting closer at this very minute. As you can see, the LB Demo are moving towards 15 direction. They just have to be careful on the what fight that they are choosing, but the WSS are going straight towards the LB team. AW Woody, one of the few players remaining from that South African side. WSS from Mauritius and LB from Tanzania. Now we are seeing a lot of duos in this room. Yeah, only the best duo will be able to dominate. As you can see, all the teams are remaining at the moment. They are duos from the AW team to the HIQ to the WSS and finally the LBs. All of them are duos.
Exactly. We only have two. Team number 9, HIQ, WSS. We have the LBs. And the LBs haven't lost a player. That's the funny thing. They've been playing like this to the end. And we have the AWs and yeah. I mean, each one of them has a chance of winning, equal chance of winning this game. But if we just look at how they're gonna be moving, I mean, every one of them in terms of team size have a chance of winning. And WSS are gonna be moving southwards. They're going off the safe zone. I don't know what his plan is, to be honest. He wants to rotate.
Maybe looking for some teams to
Why?
fight.
Oh, why would you do that alone?
Yeah, he's confident enough. If you have the confidence, what will stop you? Just go for your goals. If that is your goal, go for it.
I think he's gonna get spotted by Team AW. I don't know. Yep. And he's cooked.
Oh, and look at, oh my goodness! Oh!
He
Yeah, he almost got the knock.
I mean, I think what
Yeah,
AW's wanted is to knock him with the vehicle, but the vehicle just stopped immediately.
Yeah, I was
But-
expecting to see a knock with the vehicle, but unfortunately, the knock did not like happen very well. And
We
trying
have
to look for
Panic
a
on
very,
the other
very
side
safe
as well.
spot. Yeah, and moving as a solo, that is the worst thing ever.
I don't know what he was trying to do.
WSS
That was actually so risky. And Panic is gonna be waiting these two players. Probably if they're gonna be moving towards the safe zone, he might actually pick them off if he has good spray.
And
Nice.
he does get a knock. Oh my goodness, Woody knocked down by the WSS who had the goal like spray.
Oh, and I don't think Woody's gonna survive.
Yeah, he's not gonna survive. Even untamed, chances are very, very weak. And just like that, he is almost out. Was still
A
survived.
few bullets,
Jeez.
and he might actually get him.
How on earth was he able to survive those shots from the WSS team? Panic
Actually,
does
you know,
not even panic.
because he was using the bandages, and I think he has a disadvantage because he's still healing. And Panic's gonna be using it. You see the S12K. That's gonna be, oh my god. Oh my days.
Overconfidence.
Yeah, was too
But
overconfident.
That was too overconfident, but unfortunately, that is just it for the WSS team.
Let me ask
They
you, do you
played
think
very nicely.
the LBs might actually win this game?
Oh, I think they might. They have high chances of winning. Imagine winning a game and you played duo versus squad.
I mean,
I
they
think that would
haven't
be one of
lost.
the biggest
They
achievements.
haven't lost a player, and they're playing strategically. Look at now, they're holding a compound, waiting for a team to move. They're not just running everywhere, bro.
If there is no running, just wait and everything will be delivered to your doorstep. If they get this win, Tanzania, this will be one of the biggest comebacks and clubbacks ever seen in this tournament. This is the day number 3 for the Group C. Tanzania, South
The
Africa.
advantage. Oh, and look at that.
Oh,
Yup.
no, these. I think they might win the game.
Yeah, they might
If they
actually win
go
the
for
game
this-
because this is a fight that they don't have to engage.
Yeah, they just have to wait and see what the HIQs are gonna be doing. If the AW and team is able to knock one of the HIQ members, I think they might win this game. This will be like a win on a silver platter for them. HIQ Peng, South Africa, they've not been able to bag a chicken dinner. AW from South Africa, not able to bag a chicken dinner. And Tanzania, not
Exactly.
able to bag a chicken dinner today.
Untamed just need to knock one player to eliminate one player from H and Q, so it makes it easy for LBs. Even if Untamed, I mean, gets eliminated, that's gonna be easy for the LBs. And
Quite a good nade.
oh, a good nade from Bang. He doesn't get him. Cooking another one. He knows where Untamed is, just behind the rock. He's gonna be cooking another nade here. Going inside where the rock is. Another good nade. And the last nade to clear this off and take Untamed to the lobby. Maybe one, maybe two, getting that smoke, and that's gonna be the end of Untamed. And again, it's gonna be a 2v2 between Team H1Q and Team LBs. And it's gonna be how
Tanzania.
the LBs are gonna be moving here to actually get that
Oh,
chicken
if
dinner.
they're no, honestly, if they're able to take this building, this high-rise building, I think they can dominate. Bro, why are you not taking the high-rise building? Because that is where they can easily spot these team from South Africa easily.
Exactly.
But the
Yeah,
zone is not on their side.
The zone is on their side, but for now it is. They can take one part of the building, which is in the zone, I think. And that we see Peng moving in. Remix on the other side, just watching to see what's going to be happening here. And Deno, Demo, on the very top. Oh, getting damage because Remix is so responsive. And I think they want to be careful here. Maybe use some nades and utils to get that damage on Team H1Q. That's what they need right now. And Remix getting his health back. He's gonna be thinking of a strategy. And that's gonna be rotating with vehicles. I mean, the LBs have a bigger chance here, to be honest. Before the zone actually moves in. Yep.
Oh, they're still in zone. They're still in zone.
They can't
They
use
are
the
still
vehicle.
in zone. Yeah, but
They
they're
can't
still
use
in
the.
zone. Oh, they don't have the zone.
Yeah, they don't have
They
the
don't
zone.
have the zone. And I think the HIQ team has just realized that if they can be able to get one opening knock, they can be able to get the play zone. If they have enough smokes, they can be able to get the play zone.
Oh, Remix
But
doing a
unfortunately,
very crazy and risky move here. But what Remix is doing is trying to expose them for his teammates. But I don't know why they didn't even get any damage on him. On Meow getting damage here, Meow might actually go down. And it's going to be trouble for Team LBs because H1Qs actually have experience on this.
yeah, quite some awesome sprays. And the LBs at Tanzania fighting against South Africa at the moment, and who will be able to get this win? And whichever team is able to win this, they will be getting the first chicken dinner for their country in the Group C. Because Tanzania not able to win a chicken dinner, and it all goes down to the LB team, the lazy boys. Are they gonna be lazy, or are they gonna be laying down with that chicken dinner on their backside? LB Demo with the 2 eliminations, Meow with the 0. We have the HQ Peng with the 1 elimination, and finally Remix with the 0 eliminations. Who will get this win? All of them trying to smoke their ways back to the play zone. They don't have the vehicles. The Tanzanian team, the HIQs, they have been trying their best to hold the zone as much as they can. But for how long can they be able to hold the zone? HIQs, they need
Trouble for
IIQs at the
Meow
moment.
here. The blue zone moving in so quickly. Meow hasn't. He needs to heal up. I don't know why he's not healing up. I don't know why he is not healing up. I mean, he has everything to heal up. He has first aid. And I don't know why he's not healing up. He's gonna be. Oh, that's a very bad move for Meow. And giving a lot of work to Dano. Using a sticky bomb here.
They're behind him, guys.
Is this finally a win for the team LB?
Bro,
this is gonna be a
1v1. 1v1. The ground is set. No one has any vehicle.
Oh, none of them has a net. Sticky bombs? That's actually crazy.
None of them have anything. Only a smoke.
Oh my
Only
god.
a smoke.
Nice
Oh
place
my
from Demo.
goodness me.
I think Meow just wasted LB demo, but he's gonna use this to advantage. But the problem is that Peng has info from Remix because Remix is still alive.
No issue. Having info does not mean that you will win the game.
I
Because
mean,
you just
you
have
have
to rely on
advantage. That's the thing. He still has a higher chance of winning than him because he has one player still standing. And Zoina. Oh my god.
Yeah, the zone is the issue, and I think LB Demo will be the first getting pushed by the play zone. He just has to heal. If he goes for that heal battle, I think he might be able to have a higher chance of winning this battle.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the zone
But does
closing
he
in on
have
the
the
high
He
IQ.
doesn't. He has
No,
one.
he can't get the hit.
He has one health kit. I don't know. Okay, there we go.
Oh!
Oh my god.
And just like that, South Africa coming in from the deep and getting a chicken dinner for their side. A GG to the HIQ. They got 16 eliminations in the round of game. They didn't get the chicken dinner. And right now, they have just bagged a chicken dinner that they have all been craving for. GG to South Africa. And that was quite some game, quite some ending. Unfortunately, Tanzania was not able to bag anything at the end of that game. But GG to them, they actually played good. But unfortunately, the chicken dinner was not going to their side.
That's incredible, PTK, and this has been a crazy fight. And you've seen what's happened. I mean, This has been the most funniest fight of all the fights, actually, the last Erangel fight, because how are we getting like more than 4 teams? They're just doubles to the end. Like, I don't know. And teams like getting eliminated like so early into the game. We have a very big zone with very, very few teams. We get to have a 2v2 final, and it just happens opposite of what everyone expects. I mean, from what we saw, we thought like the LB member was the one to move out earlier. We see it happening opposite, and again, the winner is actually like
So I
everything was
think the
just
worst thing ever, never try and pick or shoot someone who is waiting for you in the open. I think that is a lesson that the LBs are going to be learning today. Because anytime you see someone waiting for you, let them get restless. Let them know let them not know your next move.
the
Let them
thing. If
try.
yeah, Demo will have waited because the thing is, he's running away from the blue zone. He's panicking. He doesn't know when to shoot or when to stop. Wait for him to move, like wait him to make all the decisions. But the moment you just wait for him to come out and he starts shooting, that's actually the mistake that he made. But anyways, that was a nice game, PTK, and that's Group C's. Let's wait for the other groups and everything that's gonna be happening tomorrow. New teams, everything new, and let's see what's gonna be the new tactic, because we did see Team Unique play so good, and just deciding not to play the last game because they know, oh man, we already qualified. What are we trying to do here? And that's some high level confidence, and they actually proved it because they know they're gonna qualify. And maybe taking off time to go train and rest is one key thing you wanna do as an esports player, and that's what Team Unique actually did. They didn't see any reason of playing, and yeah, that's good for them.
Yeah, they know the kind of action that is expected. They know the kind of mentality that they need to have that is in this coming week. It's not going to be easy for them because they shall be facing off with the best teams from all these groups. At the moment, it is just filtering to get the best of them all. The best of the best. Don't forget 86 teams registered, but only 34 teams will be making it to the group stage next week. Next week, only two groups, that is Group A and Group B, featuring the best teams from all these groups. And don't forget tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, Team Kenyas. We are going to be seeing who is the OG of the OGs, having Rescue Esports and Ruthless Esports in the same lobby, all of them competing to get that top 6 spot. It has been good. This has been a very, very awesome game. That is the Group C. And for that chat, and hope you guys have liked the stream and have enjoyed all the tremendous action that has been ensuing and that has happened in this game. But for now, chat, let's call it quits. It has been awesome. It has been incredible. And I have been your host, that is the PTK Young Blood. But don't be fooled by the name. I am not the young, but I am the man himself, the man Young Blood. Thank you to all our viewers, and thank you to the production team for all this great production today.
You guys, I have been MMRS Panther, been your co-host tonight, and thank you for sticking around and having to watch this incredible experience. And we're hoping for the best, and for the teams participating, congratulations to all of you, for those who actually made it here. And we hope to see you soon. See you tomorrow for the next step of this whole tournament. We love you all, and guys, have a great night.